Hello, everybody. Welcome to Clockwork Cantina, episode 18. I'm your host, Josh902. This is
And I
my
am
co-host.
and I am TT3. Hello,
Yeah,
everybody. How we doing today?
how we doing, everybody? I just woke up 30 minutes ago, so this is gonna be great.
All right.
I remembered to hit the record button, so we're doing great.
Good job.
Oh shit, I forgot how to do
Cool,
this.
cool, cool.
How what you been doing this week? That's what we get into.
Yeah. Yeah. What have we been up to?
What
Right.
have we been
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
to?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Well. Uh. I. Well. Let's see. From literally within the past week, like a day after the podcast, I saw Joker,
Yeah.
and that movie. There's a. Oof, man. That's a whole. I can't wait till you watch it so that we can talk about it here
Yeah, I wish I could
because
see
it's
it.
it's it's gonna be it's gonna be a good talk, man. It's gonna be a good episode when you watch it and when we can talk about it because
Yeah.
that movie is absolutely it's a masterpiece.
Wait, yeah, I've been hearing good
It's
things
short,
from
like
everybody.
it to just to give my like thoughts shortly.
Yeah.
It's absolutely like it is a masterpiece, man. It
Wait.
is. I really enjoyed it. Um, and again, Joaquin Phoenix's performance in that movie is just absolutely incredible.
Hmm?
Uh, but yeah, I wish I could get into it more, but you have to see it, man. You gotta watch so we can get into it, man, because
Yeah, I
it's
do.
it's so good, dude. But
Uh,
that's one of the
I
things,
love
and
Joaquin
then
Phoenix.
yeah, dude, he's really good. And then later that night, also the CW verse stuff started, so I watched the first episodes of that.
How's that?
They were pretty good. They're tough. They only just started, but I like it. Like Batwoman. I wasn't sure if I was gonna even watch, but then I just checked it out, and I'm like, all right, well, this is not off to it's it's all right. It's not off to a terrible start, and it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It was actually better than I thought it was gonna be. There was a few things in there that I was like, but it's still, I'm in the CW long haul. I know you're out of it, but I'm
Yeah.
still in it. I'm fully caught up still, so I'm just gonna keep going as long as I can with that. Because Arrow's ending this year, so we only got 10 episodes of that left, and then anyway, but yeah, that's going on, and then
I'm definitely gonna watch the crossover. So
yeah, like even I heard from people that don't even watch those shows that they're all gonna watch like the crossover at least.
just because of all the people that are gonna be in it, and like, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild, but that's cool. I've been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves lately. Got a crew of people like Phenom and
Yeah.
uh Winter and Derper and Jake has joined in. It's a fun game, man. It's a fun
Yeah.
game. Maybe hopefully you can get that game at some point too to
Yeah.
join us in
Yeah.
because
I
it's
might.
it's a blast, dude. It's really fun,
I was thinking about it.
particularly with friends. Like it's kind of it's not that fun when you're playing alone, but with friends, it is like the funnest shit, dude. But anyway, been playing that. I beat Wolfenstein: The New Order on stream.
Oh, did you? I didn't know you beat it. Awesome.
Yeah, I beat it. I uploaded the entire playthrough on YouTube because we're doing that now.
Hmm?
So I did that, and then I started the Old Blood, and I am like 4 parts into the Old Blood. And then I'm gonna be continuing that on Monday. But yeah, I'm enjoying it, dude. They've been fun games.
Yeah. I forgot how the new order ended.
They assault. Spoiler alert for anybody who doesn't want to know. They assault Death Head's compound.
Oh, that's right. That.
Yeah,
Oh my God. What do you think of the labor camp and the robot
dude.
that like that can't that girl's face? That's fucked up.
Dude, yeah, I was like, oh man, this is
That's so
this is some
painful.
fucked up. Dude, there was a lot of fucked up shit in that
There's a
game,
ton of
but
fucked up shit in Wolfenstein. Yeah.
but it was so good. I'm glad I finally got around to playing it because yeah, man, that's a great ass game. I want to know though, how does BJ withstand all that damage? because this motherfucker can live through damn near anything, man.
He's tough, man.
He got like poisoned and like spoiler alert at the end of the game when you're about to kill Death Head, he has like a grenade and he blows it up and then BJ somehow is still alive after that. And I'm like, what the hell? This guy is just made out of steel or some shit, dude. Like
Yeah. Are
this
you
guy
gonna?
has
Do
an
you,
iron will.
you have the new Colossus too?
I don't.
Ooh, we gotta get
I
you that.
yeah, I gotta get that. I have the old blood which I played, beat already. I'm currently going through the old blood. No, I New Order which I beat. I'm currently going through the old blood. And then after that, I'm thinking I'm gonna play Return to Castle Wolfenstein because I have that one as
Yeah,
well.
the old school one. Yeah.
Yeah, the one from like 2001 or
Yeah,
whatever.
that one's pretty.
Yeah, I don't have I don't have Wolfenstein 2 though. I'll definitely plan to get it
It
at some
it goes
point.
on sale pretty often. It's good. That's good too.
Yeah, it's I'll check it out.
Who are some of your favorite characters?
Um, let's see some of my favorite characters. Uh,
Because there's a that's what makes that game. There's a lot of unique, crazy characters in it.
there is, yeah.
Got my
Um,
baggage claim from
hmm,
the airport
really?
right here on my desk.
Oh damn.
Like I hang on to everything. I never throw anything away.
Let's see characters. Who did I like from that game? I think. Well, here. Let me start off by saying that for anybody who's wondering, there was like two. There was a choice that you could make
Mhm.
early on in the game, where you get split into two different timelines depending on the character that you choose. And I ended up going with Wyatt. I know most people did Fergus. I
Yeah.
think from what I hear, most people did Fergus.
And I don't
I don't
understand
know.
why most people went Fergus. To be even I
Yeah,
went Fergus.
yeah. I don't know. I just like when I was looking at the situation, I was like, man, this poor kid. Talking about Wyatt, like this poor kid cannot, come on.
How, how
Fergus
fucked
has
up
been
is
around.
that shit? That whole thing's fucked.
Dude, that was nuts, dude.
That
Death Head is a
fucking oh
fucking
my god, that's so I can't hardly watch it. It's so bad what they
it's
do.
crazy, dude. They have like the guys like spread out and their like backs are open and shit. I'm
Yeah,
like,
like
ugh, dude, that
full
shit looks.
on Blood Eagle style ripped open back.
Yeah,
It's like
I'm like, that is just ugh.
it's real
Yeah,
fucked.
yeah. I don't like that.
Oh, they're still alive too. That's like the most
Yeah,
incredible part.
yeah. But yeah, I went with my boy Wyatt, so he was cool throughout the entire playthrough. He wasn't gonna be like the goofy, bumbling fool that I thought he was gonna be. He was good, man. He actually helped out and stuff, and you know, Max was an interesting character. Klaus was pretty cool during the moments he was there. Uh, I the Anya thing was pretty interesting as well
Yeah, yeah,
with him and Anya, and
yeah.
that's like, yeah, that was pretty dope. It was a good game though. I really enjoyed the New Order. It was fucking dope, man. Um, I'll tell you what, I hated fucking the lady and Booby.
Booby.
Fucking piece of shit, Booby. I was so glad when I got to kill that son of a bitch. That
Booby.
little piece of shit,
He
dude.
looks like such a fucking weasel.
You know what people were saying in my chat? They're like, this pedophile looking motherfucker.
Which he straight up does. He's a fucking got that little got that pedo stash. That's
Yeah,
like,
dude.
like you know what I mean? Like it's real bad.
Yeah. So I finally got to kill that son of a bitch. And then yeah, fucking what's her name? The lady that he was hanging out with, fucking Frau Engel, I think.
Yeah.
She was fucking annoying too. I don't even know what happened to her because like when we were escaping the spoiler alert, when we were escaping the prison, like you think that maybe she dies because
Mm.
you got to get the thing for the old man to control the giant mechanical
Yeah,
robot or
she gets
whatever.
her whole face ripped open.
Yeah, she gets like her face fucked up, and then you even get a close up of her and
Yeah, it's
shit.
fucking weird. She gets like in
It's
your
it's
face.
it's really disgusting, yeah. But yeah, she was really annoying. But yeah, it's a great game. I really enjoyed it. Really, really, really fun. Also, I really like it also because I feel like most of the games that I've been playing recently are very like open world, like dual like take like hours upon hours of gameplay, which I love. Those are like some of my favorite kinds of games. But I feel like every once in a while it's good to get back to the basics of just following like a straight campaign, you know what I mean? That's like a certain amount of time. And it's nice to just play games that are like not as long sometimes.
I
So
love, well,
yeah,
especially
it was good
I
stuff.
like
Good
that
stuff.
old one you're gonna play too. That one's good.
Which one?
The return to
Return to
Castle
Castle
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're
I'll
you're
be.
gonna be weirded out when you see that BJ though, because he looks completely different.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, I get it's a different,
He's not
you know.
nearly as buff or burly, or I don't even think he's blonde. I think he's got brown hair in it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different, different type of
Yeah,
guy.
but it's still
It's all
cool.
good.
It was still good when it came out. I still enjoyed the shit out of it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, I'm going to go into the old blood. I'll probably beat the old blood like next stream, to be honest,
I've
because
actually haven't played the old blood, so yeah,
it's like I don't think it's a very long game, so I think I'm gonna be able to beat it next stream.
it's that prequel, that little prequel.
Yeah. Um.
Wow, we went off on a
Yeah.
tangent on Wolfenstein, huh?
Yeah, man. Might as well just name this the Wolfenstein episode. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. There's a lot of other stuff we'll talk about, but anyway, yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. Really, what you been up to, man?
I I played Horizon on Monday, but then I got and then I recorded that that little fireside chat that I did where I just talked for an hour at like 2 a.m. So if you guys
Mhm.
haven't checked that out, I'd appreciate it. Go check it out where I just shoot the shit and talk different stuff, some D&D stuff in there, mostly D&D stuff actually. In there, let me get a link and I'll throw it in the chat. If anybody's interested in listening to it. Oh God.
Also, yeah, yeah, I listened to that and it was pretty cool, man. Thanks for
Yeah.
the the kind words and
Yeah.
whatnot as well.
Yeah, where we talk about some of the stream stuff. Um, and I was thinking that I don't know if I'll call it 902 After Dark because that's just, I mean, or Fireside Chat with 902, with Josh 902. But the next thing
902
I'm
after
thinking
dark.
about doing is like maybe once a week doing like a 902 After Dark where we just kind of talk the shit for like an hour about what's been going on, what I
Yeah.
think about certain things. I don't know. I think I might make it a series or something. I don't know.
You know what would be cool if you did like a post Frozen Decimation type thing where you kind of
Yeah,
like talk about what happened in the episode and whatnot. That'd be kind of cool.
yeah, I might do that. I have to do it immediately after after we play though, because I'll just forget everything if I don't.
I mean, you can always just like, oh, never mind. Yeah, that's kind of true. I was like, you can watch the VOD, but that's the long VOD. Yeah, never
Yeah,
mind.
no, I would love to do it. I want to do it. Like I've thought about doing it before. Like Matt Colville does it for his games. He calls them campaign diaries, and I'm a big fan of Matt Colville, as I've said
Yeah.
in the video. Uh, so
I mean,
I've
what you
always
could do
thought about
is
doing it
you could probably right after the game, just like open up like a Word document or something, or
and
like a
write it
note
up.
thing, and just write down like
Yeah,
stuff, so you don't like forget as easily. But
yeah.
yeah, no, I get you.
Let's see. I did those audio diaries to set up our alien game.
I still
Uh,
have to listen to them.
Yeah, I've added sound effects and there's some music in them. They're fun. They're fun because we're gonna be doing an Alien one shot at some point this month.
Yeah, I still have to
Using
listen to them. I haven't had a chance yet, but
that
I
game
will. I
system.
definitely will, though.
And in the book they have some quotes of the story, and I was like, you know what? This will kind of help set up the one shot. It'll help set the mood for everybody. I'll make them. We can listen to them. They're in our D&D. I might make them available at some point. Then I got a call about a job interview, and I got the job. So yay, money.
Air horn. Brr, 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 brr.
So yeah,
Oh yeah.
just a seasonal thing, but they might keep me. We'll see. We'll see how it do. I hope it doesn't
See
interfere
how
too much with our stuff that we do.
see how it goes, man.
Yeah, I don't want it to like take over my D&D stuff if I can help it. But we might have to move days or something. Hopefully not.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. And other than that, I haven't really played anything. I've been watching a lot of the late shift playing 7 Days to Die, which makes me 7 Days to Die. And then we played Left 4 Dead on Friday.
We did. I was gonna mention that because I forgot to, but yeah, we certainly did play
Played for like 3 hours.
Left 4 Dead, which was fun. We got
Yeah,
some
man.
achievements. We playing through some of the campaigns. I mean, that game's always fun to
It's
play through.
good. It's good just to turn your brain off and go around and just shoot a bunch of zombies. You know, it's fun.
Just killing zombies. Yeah.
Yeah, and prepping our D&D stuff for tomorrow. So, because we play tomorrow, we have a game.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
It feels weird going back to like because we were I was so used to like every week now. It
yeah.
was weird like taking that week off, but yeah.
It was kind of nice too, though. It gave me a little,
Yeah, yeah.
gave me a little chance to get some breathing room
No, for sure, for sure, for
to
sure.
get up ahead a little bit. Cause
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
playing every week is like, I think I do my best when we play every week because everything's fresher. But at the same time, we catch up to everything I kind of have planned really quickly as well. So I have to plan even more. I like there's pros and cons to both.
It's fun. I love it, man.
But yeah, I personally think I'm at my best when we play. I'm on my toes a bit
Yeah.
more. Uh, is there anything else that I have done? I don't think so. I think that is it. So you want to move on to the news? And there is some
We
news.
sure can, man. Moving on to the video game news. Head on over to that. Alrighty.
Oh, I forgot to put up the text. It's my bad. Okay, now
It's
it's
all
up there.
good.
All right, what you got?
All right, starting off with the news. Um, the art of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order teases a dark corner of the galaxy. So this is something that's obviously I'm excited for this game.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
I have it pre-ordered. I'm gonna be playing it and streaming it day one. We're like a month away.
Yeah,
Actually, you know what?
man.
We're today in a month. The Mandalorian comes out,
Yeah,
and then
hype for that.
in several days after that, we'll have the game. So we're like a month away from both the game and the movie,
Fuck yeah.
or the game and the show. I mean, and yeah, there's just I'll post a link in the chat, but it's the art of book. It shows off some cool concept art, and they talk about this is like a Jedi, trying to lay low, stay undercover, because the Empire is hunting fucking everybody down, and they're hunting the Jedi down, and this is just a guy trying to blend in with the new order that Emperor Palpatine has established, and he's just like chilling, working as
Just
like
the
like like
sorry,
a scrap,
just the
huh?
cover of that book is gorgeous. Is what I was
It
gonna
is,
say.
man. Look at that. What is it? What even is that? Like, are we gonna go there
Uh,
in the game? Like,
cool.
that looks crazy, dude. Some kind of like Sith temple or some kind of temple, or I don't know what it is, but it looks sick. But yeah, we have some images of we already know that he's the main character Cal Kestis from the trailers and stuff. We know that he's gonna be working like a scrap job or whatever. Like they like tear apart old Republic Star Destroyers and shit, like the Venators and whatnot, and just things like that. It's cool just like seeing more stuff like this because it is gonna be like a darker, like not as because we are in the dark times in the timeline, so it's gonna be fun though. The book looks cool. Uh, they got some alternate covers which also look really neat. But yeah, I'm excited about the game. We're a month away, and I'm really looking forward to playing it. So hype, hype, hype.
Hails to the yeah yeah yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, I shouldn't open.
Uh-oh.
I didn't mean to do that. Pop up so I can close you immediately.
There is a new modular. If we're ready to move on,
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
there's a new modular PS4 controller
Order
that
up.
lets you mix and match parts, which looks pretty dope. I do have to say it looks pretty interesting. It's called, what is it? The eSwap controller, I believe. It has you can swap out the buttons and stuff, and yeah, it's called the eSwap Pro controller by Thrustmaster, which is an interesting name. But yeah, you can take off buttons and plug them in wherever you want. There's a little GIF that I'll post here, which kind of will show you guys the gist of it. Oh well, that didn't really work, but if
Yeah,
you're in the chat,
you can copy and paste.
you can just copy paste it, and you can kind of see what it is.
Work.
It's kind of cool. I dig it actually. It looks
Swappable modules. Oh, that's cool.
yeah, it's pretty dope, right? it's just something that's pretty interesting. Like if you're into like customizable, different types of controllers and stuff
I've never bought any
for the
that you could
PS4.
do kind of stuff like this with.
I haven't either, but this one looks pretty interesting. Um, like if I probably had the funds to get something like this, I probably would just to like try it out because I've never gotten anything like this before.
I know a lot of
Um,
people still like those the Xbox ones.
yeah, and I
Uh,
and I I like the PS4 controller, but it would
this
be
one's
cool to try
definitely
something
like a
else.
better layout. Like if you look at it, it looks like you got way more like hand space.
Yeah. And yeah, I'd be in I was yeah, I was I this is also interesting because to hear your thoughts because like I know you've been playing Horizon and
Yeah.
like you're not used to using the
No,
controller
I'm real bad.
anymore.
It's real
Yeah.
bad. Real fucking bad.
So
Although
yeah,
I
that was
think some
pretty
of it's
cool.
just the lag from
Mm.
the, I'm not actually playing on like streaming it to the.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
I get you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. What else? What else you got? Or is there more to that?
Speaking of PlayStation, PlayStation 5 is gonna be launching holiday 2020.
Yeah, they
So
talked about the controller too, which
yeah, in about a year, we'll be getting the PS5. They did talk about the controller.
yeah.
They're gonna be adopting like haptic feedback and to replace the rumble technology. Uh,
For those that don't really understand what that means is like if you're like shooting a bow in like a game, the more you push down on the trigger, the harder it's gonna get. Like you're actually drawing back a bowstring, or it's gonna like if you're shooting a gun in a game, you're gonna be able to tell a difference in the triggers. It's weird.
yeah, it says with haptics you'll feel a broader range of feedback. So crashing into a wall in a race car feels much different than making a tackle on a football field. You can even get a sense of for a variety of textures when running through fields of grass or plodding through mud.
Yeah,
So that'll be really
they're doing a lot of
really
stuff with this
intriguing.
controller.
And then the second innovation is something they call adaptive triggers, which
Yeah,
can be
that's the one I was
incorporated
talking about. My bad.
into the trigger buttons L2 and R2. Developers can program the resistance of the trigger so that you can feel the tactile sensation of drawing a bow, an arrow,
Yeah,
or accelerating on an off-road vehicle through rocky terrain. In combination with the haptics, this can produce a powerful experience that better simulates various actions. Game creators have started to receive early versions of the new controller, and we can't wait to see where their imagination goes with these new features at their disposal.
pretty cool.
Yeah, and then also in this they shared while there's so much more to share about the PS5 in the year ahead. They have plenty of blockbuster experiences coming still to the PS4, including Death Stranding, The Last of Us Part 2, and The Ghost of Tsushima, which I am fucking excited about.
Yeah.
And we don't really know they haven't really know much about that. Like I don't even know if it was gonna come out for the PS4, but I guess it is. So
Yep.
give it to me. Give me that game. I want it.
I think the
Um
biggest thing about this news is just how surprising. Like they didn't do this at like a one of their
like a
showcases. They didn't say
show
anything at
or
E3.
like at E3 or a showcase or
It's
anything. I
just
mean,
like a random tweet. Is how it all got
Sony
started. So
just yeah, Sony just wants to fucking they don't care, man. They're just like we do what we want, I guess. But yeah, PS5 officially announced next year.
yep, holiday, right?
Yep, holiday 2020, which is like about a year away, pretty much. So
Yep.
that's yeah,
Which I mean,
and there was
we all knew it was coming anyway, but
yeah. I figured it was coming either next year or the year after that. But yeah, we all knew that it was going to be coming soon. It was just a
uh,
matter of when. And now it's been officially confirmed.
I wonder
But
what
yeah, if you guys
games they're gonna launch.
we got the launch games, that's always interesting, huh? Like which games you're going to be launching with.
Because that's what sells your consoles. If you don't have anything really good,
Yeah.
like I'll wait personally.
I mean, I'm probably going to have to wait anyway cuz
Yeah, they'll be
shit,
sold out.
they'll be sold out, they'll be expensive. I don't even know how much it's going to be yet. Like fuck, dude.
I don't know if I've
Anyway,
ever gotten a console at launch.
at launch, I got I think the PS3, PS2, I don't know.
I didn't get into the PlayStation till like way after.
PS4 I didn't. I got PS4 like I think a year after or yeah, like a year or two no, it was like a year after, yeah.
I don't think I ever got any.
So yeah, I
Anyway,
don't know when I'll be getting this, but I'll probably get it eventually. Anyway, if you guys want to know more about this, Wired did like a deeper dive into it. They have an exclusive article on their website, so wired.com. Check that out if you want to know.
E3 next year will be
Um,
fun. There's gonna be a lot of tech showing
yeah.
off next year, I guess.
Mhm.
They're there. There,
Who? Sony?
Sony.
Yeah, I don't think they were.
Interesting.
Um, yeah, yeah. The other thing I have here is that Doom Eternal provided an update on their game on Twitter, which pretty much they stated that they're delaying the game until March 2020.
Yep.
March 20th, 2020. And there's a few other things like there's going to be having invasion mode, which will allow you to enter another player's game as a playable demon. It will release. It will release as a free update shortly after launch. Doom Eternal for Switch will release after the other platforms. They're going to announce that date in the future. And Doom 64 will be available on Xbox One, PS4, PC, in addition to the Switch. They're adding it as a pre-order bonus for Doom Eternal on all platforms, so you'll be able to download and play the classic game just for pre-ordering Doom Eternal. And yeah, either way, it's going to be released separately as well on March 20th, 2020. So that's a
Good.
Doom Eternal update for everybody who's into Doom.
Doom. I'm glad they're delaying it, man. If you can't make it, play it. Don't try to push it out if it's not
Yeah,
good.
for sure, because like it's always better to delay a game and have it come out great than like rush a game and have it be a piece of shit, and
Yeah.
then everybody just shits on it forever, and
Everybody
then like you
remembers your
can't.
failures. It
Yeah,
feels
for
like,
real,
especially in
pretty much.
games.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, I think it's good that they delayed it, and at least they're not. They're also not trying to do a crunch, which seems to be going the way of Dodo.
yeah.
That's you
What
got.
else we got? All right. Steam's Remote Play is going to introduce online support for all multiplayer games. So this is going to be
Yeah,
pretty
that's interesting.
interesting.
You're talking about like the things that were only local before. You'll be able to play. Like I could play something with Daniel that way. It's like like Legos. We could play Legos, the old Legos.
Yeah, that would be dope, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really cool. That would be dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're it's gonna be, what is it? Introduce online support for all local multiplayer games. It'll work automatically with all relevant games in a forthcoming beta.
Cool.
Uh,
You want to play some Lego?
dude, I'm fucking down. I love those
I love
games,
those
man.
games.
I love them, dude. They're a blast. According to the new announcement, remote play will play together. Will enter Steam beta soon and will allow two more players to enjoy local multiplayer games over the internet together. The announcement goes on. All local multiplayer, local co-op, and split-screen games will be automatically included in the remote play beta, which will plan to launch the week of October 21st. So that'll be like in about a week and a few days
That's
from
pretty
now.
cool, actually.
It's very exciting.
There's a lot of those local games, like
Yeah, there is.
what is the cooking game, Overcooked, the
Overcooked?
first
Yeah,
one.
Overcooked. The first one, yeah. The second one has like actual multiplayer, but yeah, the first one for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's exciting, man, because you're gonna be able to play, games that are not, multiplayer per se, that are only local multiplayer, that are not online multiplayers. So that's dope. That's pretty exciting. Yeah. Yeah. You got anything else to say about that or no?
Nah. Just that it's good. Good.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, here you go. Rockstar has revealed the Red Dead 2 PC specs. Have you seen that?
I saw how much hard drive space it needed.
Yeah, so here we go. Uh let's get into this real quick. So here are the Red Dead 2 PC hardware requirements. Minimum. This is the minimum. Uh Windows 7, Service Pack 1, Processor Intel Core i5, uh, AMD FX 6300. Memory 8 GB RAM. Graphics card NVIDIA GeForce GTX 770, or AMD Radeon R9 280, 3 GB. HDD space 150 gigs. Sound card DirectX compatible, and then that's just the minimum. The recommended is Windows 10 April 2018 update. Processor Intel Core i7 4770K. AMD Ryzen 5 1500X. Memory 12 GB. Graphics card NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 6 GB. AMD Radeon RX 480 4 gigs. HDD space is the same, and sound card is also the same. But yeah, and then of course, as Josh mentioned, the hard drive space you're gonna need like 170 or something like that, I
That's a
think,
lot. That's
which is
humongous.
even more than it was in the PS4, which I thought that was fucking insane for the
Yeah.
PS4.
Yeah. Some people I think said this is just for when it installs. It's that big, but after that, it gets kind of compressed down a little bit.
How do we feel about fucking games being so huge nowadays? Because I hate it. I think it's terrible.
I think well, I mean, I ain't a big fan of it, but uh, the better they look, the bigger the fucking they're gonna be, I guess.
I mean, that I know, but like Jesus, dude, for like PC games and console games, they're huge now, dude.
I know they're
They're
huge, but
huge, man. They're like fucking. It's insane, dude.
yeah, 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 they're kind of big. That one's kind of gigantic.
Absolutely insane, man.
But hard drive
Abs-
spaces are also getting bigger too, and cheaper. So, but I don't like it because it just takes forever to download. People got data caps they got to think about if they're buying online and shit like
yeah,
that.
man.
But yeah, I'm not crazy over them being so big, but what can you do?
Yeah, I guess, but fuck that, dude.
Hmm. I don't like it on the console as much, sure, because gotta get them big hard drives on there.
Yeah,
PC is easy to just flop in a new hard drive, but hopefully with the PS5 and whatever the new Xbox thingy is,
Project Scarlet, or
yeah.
it doesn't really have a name yet. Huh?
They always like them stupid ass code names.
Fucking dumbass code names. Um,
Sorry,
yeah.
my phone made a
So
noise.
I only have one other thing, but if you want to go ahead and talk about some stuff, you can go ahead and do that.
Uh, oh, there's some breaking news. Like 5 hours
Oh,
ago. I don't know if you saw this or not.
probably not. What is it?
Starbreeze says it will release Payday 3 in 2022. 2020. So Daniel and
Damn,
I are big
that's
Payday fans, so I figured I'd mention
yeah,
that.
that's like several years off though. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a ways off, but you know, games used to be announced like a ways off anyway, so it's kind of like kind of a throwback. Uh, I know what your last thing is. Not gonna bring that up. Uh, there's anything else? Uh, the only reason I had that was because it just happened a few hours ago. Uh,
What? What's that?
the uh the payday thing. Sorry.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah. I don't have anything. Yeah, that's on here that I can find.
Nothing else?
You want to get into it?
I mean, sure, you want to start off? Go for it.
Yeah, no, you go ahead, buddy. Take the
I
lead.
mean, so we all know that there's been a whole lot of, you know, uh there's been a lot of shit with Blizzard going on lately, right?
Yeah, a lot of shit. If you see me
A
on Twitter.
lot. Yeah. There's been a whole crazy stuff going on right now. I don't really know the whole like. I don't really know all of it, like the entire. I don't know the entire story and all the details and whatnot. Um, but there was the this the boycott Blizzard movement was kind of falsely stating that Blizzard was blocking people from deleting their accounts, and that turned out not to be true. Um,
Yeah.
But yeah, there's been I mean, again, there's been a whole lot of crazy shit that's been going on with all this. Maybe Josh can shed a little bit more
Yeah.
light into it.
I can
But
I can give it a shot if you want.
yeah. But yeah, just quickly that yeah, it's not really the whole thing about them like blocking people from deleting accounts is
Yeah,
not
that
true.
part's not true. That was just to inflame.
Uh yeah, that was just to, spark shit up even more. But yeah, they have like four different methods of account clearance. You got the authenticator, the secret question, the email, so on and so forth. But yeah, if you want to go ahead and explain like this whole craziness with Blizzard,
Let me see if
you
I
know.
can find. I'm trying to find an article that breaks it down better than I can off the cuff. So give me just a hot second, guys, and let me see if I can just find something because I want to get it correct.
Mhm,
Uh, uh, so it was at one of the Hearthstone tournaments that a player that won, named
mhm.
Blitzchung HS, I believe. Um, he kind of came out on stage and throwed his support behind, Hong Kong and all the protests and things that are going on over there. Uh, and like the commentators, there's some debate on if they knew he was gonna do it or not. They kind of jokingly ducked under a desk or something or whatever.
Oh, really?
Um, it's kind of being silly. And
Mhm.
then and Blizz did very much did not like this uh, uh, being shown on their platform, so they banned. Originally, they've done some revisions now, but the original ban was like they banned him for a year. They stripped him of his prize winnings.
Jesus.
They fired both the commentators and
Uh-huh.
banned them, I believe. Uh, and yeah, they pretty much punished him for saying his beliefs out there.
Mhm.
They have since released an article yesterday, which reeked of bullshit, by the way. In my opinion,
I have not seen that yet. What'd they say?
well, first of all, they reduced his ban to 6 months, and they are giving him his prize money, which I think they should have given it to him anyway. They should have never stripped him of it. He earned that money. So,
Mhm.
and I can read the response if you like,
Yeah, go for
from
it.
J. Allen Brack. Let me find it here. It's the Blizzard statement at Blitzchung also responded to their statements. Let me find it. Here we go.
All the responses.
Yes, here we go. I'm gonna read it to you. I'm gonna read the whole
Go
thing.
for it. Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
It starts out. Let me make sure it's the right article. Yes, it is. It starts off, hello Blizzard community. I want to take a few minutes to talk to all of you about the Hearthstone Grandmasters tournament this past weekend. Oh, by the way, before we start this, one of Blizzard's thing is every voice matters. By the way, um,
Oh.
so this is
Mm.
gonna be or something to that effect. Yeah, it is. It is every voice matters. It's gonna get really funny
Okay.
when I read this. If you think
I
about
mean,
that for a minute.
just go for it, man.
Yeah, hello Blizzard community. I want to take a few minutes to talk to all of you about the Hearthstone Grandmasters tournament this past weekend. On Monday, we made the decision to take action against a player named Blitzchung and two shoutcasters after the player shared his views on what was happening in Hong Kong on our official broadcast channel. At Blizzard, our vision is to bring the world together through epic entertainment, and we have core values that apply here. Think globally, lead responsibly, and importantly, every voice matters. Encouraging everybody to share their point of view. The actions that we took over the weekend are causing people to question if we are still committed to these values. We absolutely are, and I will explain. Are sorry, I'm gonna
Nah.
comment a lot on it as I read it because I think it's
No, go for it,
bullshit.
dude. It's fine. Just keep going.
Our esports programs are an expression of our vision and our values. Esports exist to create opportunities for players from around the world, from different cultures, and from different backgrounds to come together to compete and share their passions for gaming. It is extremely important to us to protect these channels and the purpose they serve to bring the world together through epic entertainment, celebrate our players, and build diverse and inclusive communities. As to how these values apply in this case, first, our official esports tournament broadcast was used as a platform for a winner of this event to share his views with the world. We interview competitors who are at the top of their craft to share how they feel. We want to experience the moment with them. Hearing their excitement is a powerful way to bring us together. Over the weekend, Blitzchung used his segment to make a statement about the situation in Hong Kong. In violation of the rules he acknowledged and understood, and that is why we took action. Every voice matters, and we strongly encourage everyone in our we in violation of rules he acknowledged and understood, why we took action, and then immediately after that he says every voice matters. What? Every voice matters, and we strongly encourage everyone in our community to share their viewpoints in many places available to express themselves. Just don't do it on our fucking stage, apparently. However, the official broadcast needs to be about the tournament and to be a place where all are welcome. I'm sure this has nothing to do with, you know, blood money from China. In support of that, we want to keep the official channel focused on the game. Second, what is the role of the shoutcasters for these broadcasts? We hire shoutcasters to amplify the excitement of the game. They elevate the watchability and help the esports viewing experience stay focused on the tournament and our amazing players. Third, were our actions based on the content of the message? Part of thinking globally, leading responsibly, and every voice matters is recognizing that we have players and fans in almost every country in the world. Our goal is to help players connect in the areas of commonality, like their passions for our games, and create a sense of shared community. The specific views expressed by Blitzchung were not a factor in the decision we made. I want to be clear. Our relationship in China had no influence on our decision. This gets better later, trust me. We have these rules to keep the focus on the game and on the tournament to the benefit of a global audience. And that was the only consideration in the actions we took. If this had been the opposing viewpoint delivered in the same divisive, deliberate way, we would have felt and acted the same. Okay, what could Blizzard have done better, and where do we go from here? Over the past few days, many players, casters, esports fans, and employees have expressed concerns about how we determine the penalties. We've had a chance to pause and listen to our community and to reflect on what we could have done better. In hindsight, our process wasn't adequate, and we reacted too quickly. We want to ensure that we maintain a safe and inclusive environment for all of our players, and that our rules and processes are clear. All of this is in service of another important Blizzard value: play nice, play fair. Yeah, they really played nice here and fair, let me tell you. In the tournament itself, Blitzchung played fair. We now believe he should receive his prizing. We understand that for some this is not about the prize, and perhaps for others it is disrespectful to even discuss it. That is not our intention. But playing fair also includes appropriate pre and post match conduct, especially when a player accepts recognition. Remember, every voice matters, but pre and post match conduct, y'all. Remember every voice though, especially when a player accepts recognition for winning in a broadcast. When we think about the suspension, 6 months for Blitzchung is more appropriate. After which time he can compete in the Hearthstone Pro Circuit again, if he so chooses. There is consequence for taking the conversation away from the purpose of the event and disrupting or derailing the broadcast. Remember, every voice matters though. Every voice. It just matters, but it's got to be on what Blizzard says it's on. With regard to the casters, remember the purpose is to keep the event focused on the tournament. That didn't happen here, and we are setting their suspension to 6 months as well. Moving forward, we will continue to apply tournament rules to ensure our official broadcast remains focused on the game and are not a platform for divisive social or political views. Every voice matters, though. Every voice. One of our goals at Blizzard is to make sure that every player everywhere in the world, regardless of political views, religious belief, race, gender, or any other consideration, always feels safe and welcome, both competing in and playing our games. At Blizzard, we are always listening and finding ways to improve. It is part of our culture. Thank you for your patience with us as we continue to learn. Sincerely, J. Allen Brack, President of Blizzard Entertainment. Whoever the fuck approved this is a goddamn idiot, by the way. This is the most bullshit fucking statement I've ever heard in my fucking life. Oh my
That's
god.
that's quite the statement. Um,
The statement's bullshit. Don't sit up there and act like you're a goddamn company that every voice matters and all this bullshit if you're just gonna, like, come on, dude. I think he had every right to say what he said and completely agree with him, so.
hmm. That's I don't know, man. That's a whole fucking. It's crazy, dude. It's a crazy fucking thing. I don't even know, man. That's just it is just.
I don't think you should punish people for saying what they believe. I think that is wrong.
Hmm.
It's the same thing that happened with football. Still happening with it.
Yeah, it gets a little crazy when you start like trying to like break it down and stuff. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't want Blizzard to be out there like every voice matters and all this
preaching
other
something and
bullshit,
saying
and then
something else.
acting some way else. Yeah. And
Yeah,
then they
yeah,
have
I get what you're saying in that regard.
like from their Chinese moderators on their forums going around and being like, it's a matter of national pride, posting like in their Chinese response to all this going on over there. By the way, this is why I find this particularly funny. Is like Blizzard's like our relationship with China has no effect on this. Well, your Chinese moderators are saying something completely different. By the way, Blizzard, if you're not aware of that, you should go and check it out. Um, because you're getting two different stories here, so you should get your shit straight before you put a fucking article out on it. That's what I got to say about it. But yeah, that's all I got to say on that. Uh,
Alrighty.
there's a ton of more information out there. Everybody, go educate yourselves, read it. Don't take my word for it. I'm pissed at it, but maybe you're not. Maybe you think it's justified. That's completely fine. That is your
Yeah, and
right.
I don't even know what the fuck to say to this because it's just there's a whole lot of stuff that I'm still like not even like fully aware about and I don't know. It
Oh, I
just
can read you his response. By the way, he did respond to it. Let me read his.
oh yeah. What did he respond to?
Read that. Let's read here. And then I think this will be the last of it. But I encourage everybody, go educate yourself on it. Don't take any of our words for it. It's quite possible that we don't have the whole story. Nobody ever really has the whole
I
story.
mean, shit. I know I sure don't. That's why I'm
Yeah,
not that's why I'm not really like
yeah.
commenting. I
Definitely,
don't
just because
I
I'm
don't know
pissed
the
off,
whole
don't
thing
you get pissed off, and don't take just everything I say for anything. You'll read it, go read it, and educate yourself on it. That's all. I've just you know.
for sure.
All right, so Blitzchung responded to this. He says, thank you for your attention in the past 1 week. This is a personal statement and my view on Blizzard's latest decision. First of all, I'm grateful for Blizzard for reconsidering their position about my ban. Earlier this week, I told the media that I knew I might have a penalty of consequence for my act, because I understood that my act could take the conversation away from the purpose of the event. In the future, I will be more careful on that and express my opinions or show my support to Hong Kong on my personal platforms. Many people
Mm.
has been asking if I accept the latest decision of Blizzard. I will discuss that on two parts: tournament pricing and suspension. For tournament pricing, I quoted what Blizzard said on the official website. They mentioned that I played fair in the tournament and they believe I should receive my pricing. This is the part I really appreciate. Blizzard also said they understand that some of this is not about the prize, but perhaps for others it is a disrespectful to even discuss it. People from Blizzard had explained this to me through a phone call, and I really appreciate that, and I accept their decision on this part. For the second part about the suspension, Blizzard had changed their suspension on me from a year to 6 months. Once again, I appreciate their reconsideration on this. To be honest, I think 6 months is quite a lot for me, but I also a lot to me. But I also am being told that I can continue to compete in the Hearthstone Pro Circuit, which they mean the Grandmaster tournament. I appreciate for this decision they made because Grandmaster is currently the highest level tournament in competitive Hearthstone. However, I wish Blizzard can reconsider about their penalty on the two casters involved. Lastly, many people want to know if I would be competing in Hearthstone in the future. Honestly, I have no idea on that yet. Since my tournament is very likely in the Grandmasters tournament of next season, it's probably at least a few months from now. I will take this time to relax myself to decide if I am staying in the competitive Hearthstone scene or not. Hearthstone changed my way of life, the way I live. I really love this community. Blessings to all players out there, and blessings to Blizzard. So he doesn't seem very upset about it
Yeah,
at
he
all.
doesn't. He
So
seems kind of like he's playing ball with them. Um, yeah, I don't know. It gets tricky, dude. It's not as easy as like I don't think it's as easy as it's a little
I think well they all
it's a little
sign
tricky.
contracts, and it's like contracts in
Right.
in sports, and they all
Yeah.
have all these different things which I don't really know all the details on them.
Like I said, yeah,
Uh
there's a whole lot of things that we don't know about.
My biggest issue isn't even really the Blitzchung thing, it's the commentators. I don't think the commentators should have been suspended. They're just there to do shouting. That like
Yeah, they what? They just like ducked under a table or some shit and they got
they
suspended? Or what
yeah.
did they
So
do?
some people think they knew he was gonna say what he was gonna say and allowed it to continue.
Uh-huh.
Like I guess it's their job to kind of not allow it to continue if he's gonna do something like that.
Yeah.
That's the thing I'm hazy on, so I can't give you a full accounting of that.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I don't know if they should have been suspended or fired or whatever, but yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like I said, it's a
It's a
total
tough thing, and I encourage everybody to go and educate yourselves on it. Like,
for sure, for sure. Always
uh,
when something like this happens, always go, seek the correct information.
get every view that you possibly can before you make your decision on how you feel about it.
Yeah. Which I think goes is not only just for this, but for everything. I think like in the society and culture that we live in nowadays, everybody's so quick to like
Hmm.
to cancel everything, right? The cancel culture bullshit that we live in nowadays. And that's, you can't do that, man. Like I anyway, I just wanted to mention that real quick because we have to like go back to like actually getting the facts and all the information before we start like fucking condemning
Hmm.
people or any or anything like that. So
All I know is that
yeah.
BlizzCon's probably going to be a shit show. So if you're going, stay
Oh,
safe.
probably. When even
Uh,
is that? Do you know when that
it's
is?
like next month, I think.
Oh
Let me
boy.
look at the
Well,
actual date.
that's gonna be something.
BlizzCon, November 1st to November 3rd. Be BlizzCon. So stay safe. And yeah, educate yourselves on it.
Uh-huh.
And be respectful and love each other. So,
Always.
but yeah, I expressed my beliefs on it during that. So,
Yep. Yep.
tell us what you think about it, guys. Just do it respectfully. I
All
encourage
right.
good debates and
For
and
sure. For
and
sure.
and
For
stuff
sure.
of that matter. Uh, well, I was watching Matt Colville and they brought it up in his chat. He's like, I don't know much about it, but what he says is this is like it's like growth in America for gaming and stuff like that kind of stopped years ago. But when they talk about growth nowadays, they always talk about it in other countries like China or any overseas country that you can think of.
Hmm.
So those markets are always growing. So China, from a business standpoint, China is a very important market for companies. So if that had any influence in it or not, Blizzard says it doesn't. I think that statement's really bad personally, but I think it comes off really fucked up. Uh, but yeah,
Gotcha. Alrighty then. I guess we can move on from that, huh?
yeah,
That was quite the
it's gonna be interesting BlizzCon. So so,
yeah, yeah,
but yeah,
yeah.
what do
It
you want to
will
move
be
on to
if
now?
if
What else
if
you
it's
got?
next month. I mean, I don't have any other game news. You got anything?
No, I got nothing else, man.
All right,
That's
well, let's go on to TV show news, man.
yeah, go for it.
Because
Let's move on.
we got some of that, man. So for anybody who watches The Walking Dead, I don't anymore. I used to, but not anymore. I stopped
Hmm.
watching the show. But it's been renewed for season 11, which you know, crazy. But Lauren Cohan, who's one of the like main characters in the show, is coming back as a series regular. Uh, so that's something if you're into The Walking Dead. Like I said, I used to be, but not anymore. But that's cool that she's still in it. I don't really know what's going on with her character nowadays, though. And then speaking of The Walking Dead, there is the new show because they're making another one. It landed instead of AMC. This was going to be on Amazon. Uh, so it's going to be dropping I think next year in 2020. So it'll be on Amazon here in the US and then on AMC internationally. Um, but yeah, if you're into that stuff, that's for you. Um, what else we got? Oh, this is kind of what we talked about last week. Yes, another one. We kind of talked about this last week, but there was a Lost in Space 2 trailer. Did you watch it?
Yes, I did.
I did as well. What'd you think about it?
I'm excited. I like the first season. I didn't even know they were working on a second one, so I'm
Yeah,
glad it is happening. I was a big fan of that
yeah,
show.
it's really cool, man. I dig it. I also enjoyed the first season. I'm looking forward to watching the second one. It'll be releasing in December 24th. Christmas Eve is
Oh yeah.
Lost in Space 2, so that's pretty dope. Another trailer that came out was the during New York Comic Con was the Picard trailer, which also like dropped like last week. I think it was like during the podcast or
I
whatever. Or
actually, yeah, saw this.
yeah, I checked it out as well. I'm not a huge Star Trek person, so it kind of like it was whatever to me. Like
It
it
looked
looks
interesting.
it looks neat for all the Star Trek people, but I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch the show because again, I feel like
Probably
for
not.
yeah, first of all, I'm not a Star Trek person. Second of all, I feel like I mean, I know you don't have to have seen the Next Generation, but I feel like maybe if you did, there was like obviously you're gonna get more out of it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm just like I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna watch this, but it looks good. Yeah, it looks good though. Give it that much, sure. And that'll be premiering January 23rd for those interested in the Star Trek Picard show. Um, yeah, and I have uh a couple other trailers. These are for DC animated stuff. This one is a teaser trailer for Deathstroke Knights and Dragons. Check this out, dude. I'm posting it in the chat. This is a CW seed thing. It looks fucking dope, dude.
Flop that open on
That's
screen. There we go.
Deathstroke is fucking badass, man. And this right here
He's just
is
covered
crazy.
in blood.
Yeah, look at him, dude. He's covered in blood. It's fucking. This is cool, man. I honestly can't wait to see this. I checked this out the other day and I was like, yo, when does this come out? Because I'm ready to watch this. Yeah, Deathstroke is obviously badass
Oh my
DC.
god, that's a fucking head.
He pulls the head out of the bag because Deathstroke is no joke. The guy looks at it like, what the hell is going on here? He's got some other guys coming in. It looks awesome, dude. Like I can't wait. I love DC stuff in general, but I love DC animated stuff in particular too because it's a lot of the DC animated stuff is like part of what really got me into DC.
I've never watched a lot of the CW Seed stuff though. Are they usually like are they long? Are they multiple episodes? Are they a movie? Like
I
what?
I I haven't seen them either. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
I haven't seen them either. I know they have a Constantine one and like another thing, but I haven't checked them out yet.
How about
But
anybody in the
this
chat
this
know?
trailer in particular looks fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, it does. It looks cool.
It looks awesome. Like I'll definitely want to check this out because again I like Deathstroke and he's pretty cool.
Deathstroke's
All
a
it says
badass, man.
Yeah, all it says is it's coming out next year. We don't know when,
That's
but
cool.
that looks cool. And then another one that looks really cool is the Harley Quinn show coming to the DC Universe streaming platform, which I'll post in the chat as well. Um, yeah, it looks pretty neat. Obviously, the Harley Quinn show. It's gonna be the voice cast is pretty dope.
Yeah, yeah. I got it
We
up on
kind
the
we
main
kind
screen.
yeah, we kind of talked about this last week a little bit. But yeah, it looks good. I'm
Alan
liking
Tudyk.
what I'm seeing so far. Yeah, Alan Tudyk. uh, He's gonna be Joker and Clayface, which that's gonna be cool.
The double whammy.
Yeah, it's two very cool Batman's Rogues Gallery characters, and I like that Poison Ivy's gonna be in this. Obviously, Harley's the main character, so she's gonna be in it. Clayface Joker, as we know.
Riddler.
Yeah, Riddler. This guy. I like the Riddler, dude. I like to see like a proper like version of him like
Yeah,
in
I
the
like
movie
Riddler too.
days. Yeah. You got Batman, Wonder Woman, and I mean obviously this show
Cool
is gonna
villain.
be a little bit more adult because it's gonna be on the DC Universe platform.
Yeah.
So they can say and do things that we wouldn't normally see on like Cartoon Network or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So it'll be fun, man. Again, like I said with the Deathstroke thing. I really love the DC stuff in general. I really love DC animated things as well. So I'm looking forward to this. It's fun.
Sure.
Yeah, King Shark.
Ow! That was a bone taken out of elbow.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like this, there's gonna be some. They wouldn't show this shit on Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
So it's pretty cool. It looks sick. It looks dope. I like it. I like it. I like it. I
yeah,
like
that's cool.
it. Yeah. I believe that's all I got for trailers. I just have a few other pieces of news here.
Alrighty.
There's gonna be a new Marvel show on Hulu.
Marvel show on Hulu.
On Hulu, yeah, it's called Marvel's Hellstrom, which I'm not really too familiar with what
I
this is.
don't know anything about that.
But they cast like three. I think they cast like three of the main actors and actresses. Yeah, it's Hellstrom are the son and daughter of a mysterious, powerful serial killer. Wow, that sounds crazy. But this show was ordered along with the Ghost Rider show. But
Hmm.
obviously, the Ghost Rider one was canceled, and this one apparently is not. So, um, yeah, this is just one of the upcoming Marvel TV shows that's going to be on Hulu, I guess. Because Hulu also, I forgot about this, but I'm glad I'm reading this article. Shout out to the Wrap.com, which I'm reading the article on. Uh, they have 4 adult animated series coming soon as well. They're doing a Howard the Duck show. They're doing a Modoc show. Hit Monkey, and then there's another one called Tigra and Dazzler. So and apparently another one called The Offenders. So I don't. Uh, a lot of Marvel stuff coming in the pipeline for Hulu, which I honestly had forgotten about these. I know that they had I know that they like ordered them like to happen on Hulu like a while back, but I had just forgotten completely about them because every time I think about like Marvel TV shows now, I just think about like the Disney Plus stuff that's gonna be coming out. But yeah, I totally forgot about the Hulu stuff that's coming as well. That's pretty nuts, dude. We got a lot of Marvel shit coming, dude.
Yeah.
Which pretty much I guess is like the whole thing here is that we have a lot of Marvel stuff coming. And yeah, I don't know what Marvel's Hellstrom is, but um the like idea or concept or tagline or whatever sounds pretty interesting. So I mean, listen, if it's something Marvel, I'm always gonna check it out. I'm not always gonna like it, like in Humans and shit, but I'll always give it a shot because Marvel, rarely does me dirty. Um, cough, 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 in Humans, cough, cough, Agents of Shield. But yeah,
I never even
no, for
gave
real though,
Inhumans a try. I knew that looked like
dude, that
trash.
show was awful, dude. Again, I gave it a shot because it was Marvel. Inhumans is oh god, it was so trash, dude. It was honestly like probably the worst show I saw that year. Whenever the hell that came out, it was so bad, dude. Inhumans was so bad.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Anyway,
We want everything to be good. Everything.
for real, I do want everything.
We do not want to watch garbage. Garbage is not fun. We don't like wasting our time on it.
I don't want to not root for things. I want things always to be good. But
Damn right.
when it's not, it's just like God,
I want everything to be good.
for sure, dude.
I want it all to win awards and be amazing and awesome and great.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that's it on that, I suppose. I have a few other things. Ubisoft has partnered, or no, hold on. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Ubisoft is planning on animated TV adaptations of their popular game franchises. Did you hear about this? Uh,
Ooh, sorry.
Ubisoft
Ubisoft. Okay.
is
Yes.
planning animated TV adaptations of their popular game franchise.
Cool.
Uh,
I think I did hear about
so
this very vaguely.
yeah, they're gonna be doing a Mars Set Rabbids Invasion TV special. They're gonna be doing Rayman, something on the Rayman franchise, the Hungry Shark Squad. For slightly older viewers, it's toning down its M-rated Watch Dogs, and they're gonna be doing a cyber mystery thing aimed at
Yeah.
tweens, apparently.
Yeah, I
Which
saw. I think they showed a picture of it. It looks real bad.
it centers around a teenage super hacker who solves crimes in her high. Yeah, that doesn't sound great. Uh, although it's not for me anyway, so why do I care,
Give
right?
me the adult Assassin's Creed animated show. Let's do it. I'll watch that. Let me see
uh,
motherfuckers get stabbed. Come on.
to clarify, the animated television show involving hacking is inspired by themes and ideas of the Watch Dogs brand, but it is not set in the same universe or tied to it directly. So, okay, I guess that is the thing.
Mm.
But this is the thing that has me the most intrigued. The company has partnered with Netflix's Castlevania producer Eddie Shankar for the young adult series Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon vibe based on Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
Captain Laserhawk.
Yeah, Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon vibe. That's the name
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
show,
that sounds suitably
which is
ridiculous and good.
based off the Blood Dragon expansion from Far Cry 3, which I still want to play, dude. I want
I
to play
played
that
through.
game.
I played through part of it.
I want to get it and like stream it because that game looks like it's a blast, dude.
Yeah.
I need to get that when it goes on sale on Steam or something. Which, by the way, going on sale, I got Dragon Age 2 yesterday
Yeah.
on Humble. Shout out to Humble. They added EA games, and I got Dragon Age 2 for like $2.
Yeah, they had a big sale.
Yeah, I got it for $2 because I want to go through the Dragon Age franchise at some point.
Oh yeah.
I have Origins. I have Dragon Age 2 now. I just need to get Inquisition, and then we'll be set to go through that, right?
I think you'll like it. Ooh, Phantom Doctrine's on sale. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. We were talking about Steam sales and shit. But yeah, I Blood Dragon looks like totally my kind of thing, so I need to get that at some point and play it. Uh they're also working on an animated sketch comedy about the video game culture. Okay. I'm just reading through this article here from the Hollywood Reporter to see if
Oh
there's
yeah.
anything else. Yeah, they have pictures here like the Hungry Shark Squad thing, which totally does not look like something I'd watch.
Hungry
Not for
Shark.
me
Do,
though.
do,
Again,
do, do, do,
the
do, do.
cyber mysteries thing, the Watch Dogs inspired thing. Yeah, that looks no.
Yeah. No, I
I
don't.
see the poster
It's
here.
not for us anyway.
Yeah, again, it's not for me. Look at this though, dude. This is the fucking Captain Laserhawk posters. Did you see this shit?
No, I
I'm
haven't
pushing
seen
it in the chat.
any.
Look at that, dude.
Yeah, that's
That
straight up Blood Dragon.
yeah, it's based off Blood Dragon. Dude, that looks like I'd fucking check that out. That looks kind of
Hell,
cool.
I'd put that up on my wall.
This is one hell of an apocalypse we're having. That's
I
what
like
the
how they
poster
have like
says
a
at the top.
mutated rabbit in the car with them,
Oh yeah, they do.
or
I don't even know.
chasing them. I guess
I just noticed that. That's interesting.
that's totally a rabbit, right? It looks like
The
one.
it is, yeah, it is. Hellscape is the license plate. Captain Laserhawk. Yeah, man.
Laserhawk.
That looks cool, man. But
That
yeah,
looks cool.
yeah. So that's interesting that they're doing that. What else we have here? Anything else to add on to that or no?
For that, no.
All right. Uh, only have a couple other things. Black Lightning
Black
has
Hawk Down.
casted. Yeah, I know, right? Black Hawk. Jeez, I said it again. Black Lightning. Because you said Black Hawk. Yeah, I'm like Black Hawk. Oh shit, no, shut up. Black Lightning has added Wayne Brady to the cast of its show. It's going to be playing the villain Gravedigger. So this is interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah, as we all know, if you guys know who Wayne Brady is, he's from like Who's Line, and he's a comedian, like improv kind of guy. So it's interesting that he's gonna be like in a superhero show as a character called Gravedigger. So that's gonna be cool. Yeah. And then I think the last thing that I have here is that this is interesting because we were talking about it a couple podcasts ago. Remember how we were talking about Band of Brothers and the Pacific?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Apple orders a follow-up to Band of Brothers and the Pacific from Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, I heard about this. It's called
An adaptation of Donald L. Miller book Masters of Air.
That's it.
Will be Giant Tech's first in-house production. Apple has partnered with Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg on a limited World War II drama series, Masters of Air, which will be the first series produced by the in-house tech giant. It's Masters of Air is based on the book by the same Donald L. Miller. It follows a deeply personal story of American bomber boys in World War II who brought the war to Hitler's doorstep. It is the third different series in Spielberg and Hanks' World War II saga, following Band of Brothers and The Pacific, both of which aired on HBO. Masters of Air was initially in development at HBO back in 2013. The series is being written by Band of Brothers alum John Orloff, who is also a co-executive producer. Spielberg was executive produced through Amblin Television, alongside executive producers Hanks and Gary Goetzman for Playtone. Graham Yost, Band of Brothers Justified Speed, will co-executive produce alongside Amblin Television's Daryl Frank and Justin Falvey and Stephen Shergen of Playtone. It'll be the second Masters of Air will be the second Spielberg produced series for Apple, joining the anthology Amazing Stories. Yeah, so it'll be on Apple's streaming service type thing. But that's exciting because I've
Hmm.
always wondered what if they did more of those like Band of Brothers, the Pacific type things, which I know we both enjoy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
This one's more of my dad's alley because he's big into
mhm.
like that old. I don't know if you've ever seen Memphis Belle, that old flying bomber movie.
I don't think I
Um,
have.
you should check it out. It's add it to your list. But yeah, he's a big fan of that. So this should be right up his alley, talking about
Yeah,
and the bomber cruise and that's
yeah.
cool.
I've watched both the Pacific and Band of Brothers, and I really enjoyed both. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this one. This is gonna be dope.
Right on.
Yeah, very nice,
What
very
else
nice,
you
very
got?
nice. TV show wise, that's all I got. Unless you got anything else.
Let me see. I have a couple things.
All right, go
Um,
for it.
the original Animaniacs voice cast is returning for that series revival. So
Oh,
that's
really?
good. That's good.
Hmm.
Anybody that was a big fan of the Animaniacs as a kid, like I was, or as an adult, or as any age, the original voice cast is returning from that. Um, I don't remember if we said this or not last week. I couldn't remember if it's out yet, but I'm gonna say it again just in case we didn't. Uh, Dragon Prince season 3 arrives November 22nd. I know I'm a big fan of Dragon Prince. I love that show on Netflix. How about you, Daniel? You like you a Dragon Prince fan?
I do. I think people enjoy it more than I do, but yeah, I still like it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Will Smith is developing a Fresh Prince of Bel Air spinoff. So I don't know if I feel like this is actually pretty recent news.
Probably.
Uh, yeah, he's developing a spinoff of some sort. Fresh Prince. I never really watched.
I didn't either. I never got into it.
I feel like I was born in a weird age where like it was on, but I didn't watch it. I was watching other stuff. So
I was watching other shit too. I did that
yeah.
wasn't really my thing when I was, at the time.
I think El Camino, the Breaking Bad movie, is also out now. So that's
It
a
it
thing.
came out, yeah, it came out already. I have not had a chance to watch it yet. I've been busy with other stuff.
Yeah.
But it is out, yes.
Anything else that I'm missing here now? Masters of Air, you just talked about that.
The Kung Fury sequel's in the works.
Yeah, heard about that actually. I never saw. I haven't seen the first.
That's something.
That's a thing. All right,
Sure
that's all
is.
I got for TV.
Cool. That's all we got. That's all we got, man.
Just a quick reads.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
All right, let's move on to movie news.
Movie news indeed. All right. So again, I mentioned this uh at the beginning of the stream when we were talking about like all the things that we that we, 'cause how we always say like what have you done within the past, right?
Mhm.
Uh the Joker beat the October box office record with a
Woo!
93.5 million opening weekend, which very much deserved. Very much
All
deserved.
the money.
It beat it chapter 2 with that opening, by the way. So one clown beats the other clown. Uh, but no, this movie, dude. I cannot like. I man,
I I want to see
I
it.
wish I know. I wish we could talk about it, dude. It is so good, dude. It is so good. Like it's definitely one of those conversation like type movies that we could talk about like forever.
Hmm,
And also like it's just man, like I would love to like get your take on like just the movie in general, like this interpretation of the Joker and whatnot, because it is a very I will say this, it's a very I mean, this is probably very obvious to anyone, but maybe not to other people, but it's a very different type of Joker.
yeah,
It's a very different type of Joker.
cool.
So don't go in thinking you're gonna get like the Joker from like that you're used to, because it's gonna be a very different type of Joker. That's all I'll say. And then, but yeah, I mean, good news is that it got the highest opening weekend in October, which is fucking amazing because this movie deserves it. It is fan fucking tastic. I cannot like express enough how much of a masterpiece this movie is. It is. I think it's probably my favorite movie of the. Oh, I don't know, man. I like the Endgame a lot, but this one's really good too. Like in terms of like, I don't know, man. This is really good. It's in my top three. We'll say that.
Okay.
Joker's in my top three of this year, probably top two. Uh, but yeah, I'm really glad that it's doing well because it deserves it.
Great.
Good
Yeah.
stuff, Joker. Can't wait till we can talk about it. But
Hope,
yeah,
hopefully.
yeah, man. Moving on. Another news. Disney's The Little Mermaid live action movie has cast Sebastian. It's gonna be David Diggs. Is gonna be Sebastian. He's gonna be joining the cast of Halle Bailey and Melissa McCarthy and Jacob Tremblay and Aquafina and Javier Bardem, who's in talks to play still King Triton and Cameron
Under the sea.
Cuff and whatnot. And anyway, yeah, so that's just another cast member added to the movie, which I'm not really too excited about, to be honest. I just like in general, The Little Mermaid, the animated like was not my thing anyway. Like
Yeah.
it was always like I don't know, it was never my thing, so I never really cared about it in the first place. But this live action movie, it's like whatever.
I've seen
We'll
like the
see.
Little Mermaid animated like ever.
Yeah. So but it's cool. They're getting the cast members, you know,
Yeah.
added here and whatnot. Um. Oh, here's something.
Okay.
This will be kind of a sneak peek to next week's episode of the podcast, which we can announce right now is going to be John Wick 3.
Yeah.
So next week's podcast is going to be about John Wick 3. We're going to watch it. We're going to talk about it and, give our thoughts on it next week. Because we both have not seen it yet. Josh and I have not seen it. So we're going to be watching it and we're going to talk about it. We've seen the first two. We can watch the third one. We'll let you guys know what we think about it next
It's
week.
weird that we kind of save stuff and then like watch it for the podcast.
It's cool though, man, because we get to talk about it and
Yeah. Yeah.
discuss it and stuff. But yeah, that'll be next week. We'll talk about John Wick 3 because we both haven't seen it. We'll be checking it out. But the reason why I bring that up is because Len Wiseman is set to direct a female-centric John Wick spin-off called Ballerina.
Cool. Oh my goodness. Sounds cool.
So that's yeah. The John Wick franchise will continue because John Wick 4 is supposed to come out like in May 2021. But there's gonna be a female-centric spin-off called Ballerina based off the John Wick series.
Hmm?
Uh the Ballerina focuses on a young female assassin who seeks revenge against the people who killed her family. Uh it's on a fast track. It has a script already, by someone called Shay Hatton, whose credits include the Zack Snyder Army of the Dead for Netflix, and then John Wick 3 or John Wick Chapter 3. So
Right on.
we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
I'm all for more actiony killing movies.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. That'll be dope.
I bet you she plays a ballerina. Bet you that's what it's about.
if the name of the movie has anything to say about it, that's probably a safe bet. Yeah.
No, Daniel, I bet you $5 million it's about a ballerina. No, I'm kidding.
Uh,
It's really bad. I'm just joking around.
Speaking of female centric, Brie Larson saying that the Marvel women have passionately told Kevin Feige that they want an all female movie. So all the Marvel ladies want to squad up together and get their lady superhero movie going, and they've mentioned it to Kevin Feige. They want to make it happen. So we'll see what happens with that.
I imagine.
I'm all for it. I like the little small scene that they had in Endgame.
I imagine Kevin Feige is probably really busy.
He's a busy guy. I feel like he's
Busy,
always been a busy guy though.
busy man.
That guy's always been busy. He has a universe to run. Now he's got a Star Wars movie to think about, and he's thinking about Phase 4 and 5 of the MCU and all kinds of crazy shit.
I don't see how he does it. To be honest, that's so much.
Yeah, man.
I feel overwhelmed with just what little we do. And that guy, that's a whole different ballpark.
That's
right
why
there.
he gets paid the big bucks, my
Yeah, that's
friend. 'Cause
true.
he knows what he's doing, and not only does he know what he's doing, he does it well. Okay, that's why I wish we had somebody like that in charge of Star Wars. Like, had a plan from the start. They know where they're gonna end it. Anyway, that's a whole nother rant for another day.
Yeah,
But
had too
yeah,
many rants today.
Kevin Feige is that dude. Hopefully they can make this happen. I'd be all for it. Like, like I said, I like I like the intro. I like the little scene that they had in Endgame with all the Marvel ladies. So I'm down, dude. Get Captain Marvel in there. Get Gamora. Get Wasp. Get everybody who was in that movie, man. And yeah, they're gonna be introducing She-Hulk and all these other new ladies into it. Get Miss Marvel in there. Kamala Khan or whatever. Get them
Yeah,
all in there, dude. Fuck it, do it. I want to see it.
more movies is just good.
If Marvel keeps on their track record of making good shit, I'm all for watching more. Because that's the thing, right? People are always like, with anything, they're like, "Well, aren't you getting sick of that, or isn't there too many movies of this?" If they're good,
No,
no.
no.
If they're good, I want to see all of it. If they're bad, then yeah, there's fatigue.
Have you
Because
seen how
we
many
don't,
James Bond movies there are?
yeah, because we don't.
I like
That's the
James
thing.
Bond.
I don't want to keep seeing garbage. If they keep if they keep making movies and they're pumping out trash, nobody wants to see that.
Yeah.
But like Marvel, like the MCU, they keep pumping out like good stuff. So of course I want to keep watching what they're doing.
You know how long we went without superhero movies? All right.
Right.
We
Exactly.
like there's catching up to do and beyond. Like I'm never gonna get sick of them as long as they're fun. They're
That's how I feel about it. That's exactly how I feel about it. As long
yeah,
as they're good, give me them all, dude.
they're a
For it.
fucking ride, and that's what they should be. Like
I'm all for it, man.
yeah,
Um. Anyway, The Matrix 4 has added Aquaman star Yaha Abdul Mateen II in the lead role, and if you don't know who that is Black Manta from
he,
Aquaman.
he's pretty good.
He's gonna be in The Matrix 4 with Keanu Reeves and Carrie Ann Moss.
Mhm.
So that's cool. He's been cast in the lead role. We don't know who he's gonna be or anything like that, but he has been cast in the movie, so that's cool. You got Keanu and Black Manta, and it's gonna be interesting.
I don't know how
You
I
know
feel
what I
about
need to
this, to
do?
be honest. What's that?
What, The Matrix 4?
Yeah.
Guess
Well,
what? They're doing like a prequel. They're working on like a prequel as well, not in addition to Matrix 4. Which I've heard that Michael B. Jordan is rumored to be in the Matrix prequel. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But anyway,
yeah.
the thing that I was gonna say is I really need to rewatch the original Matrix
Just the first
because
one.
yeah, the first one, because I honestly have not seen it in a very, very, very long.
Yeah.
Like I can't even tell you when the last time I've seen it. So I need to rewatch it, and then we'll see how we go from there.
I love the
How
first.
I feel about these things.
I love the first one. Get me
I
wrong.
mean,
It's the
the
sequels that
first
kind of
one.
ruined it for me, to be honest.
Well, yeah, I mean that's how everybody feels about it. Like the first one, everybody agrees that it's like a masterpiece,
Yeah.
whatever, right? The first one, but the second and the third one kind of taint it a little bit for everybody
That
else.
that's
But
why I'm kind of. I don't know if we should dip back into that well with a fourth time, but maybe.
well, I mean, I'm sure that if they this many years later, they'll probably do something, right?
Yeah, sure.
You'd think that they
You would think, but
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, again, I have to rewatch the original one. But yeah, anyway, Black Manta, aka Yaha Abdul Mateen II, has been
I
cast.
think
And
he was pretty good in Aquaman.
in the Matrix 4, so that'll be it'll be interesting. He's a good actor, so
Yeah,
anytime you add talent onto a project, you're doing good. Um, yeah. I have a few other things, like for example, there's gonna be a Training Day prequel movie. It's in the works at Warner Bros. Because everybody loves their prequels.
they want to milk their franchises.
Yeah, they're doing a prequel to the 2001 movie Training Day that had Denzel and Ethan Hawke and yeah. So Training Day prequel. Do you care about this at all or no? I
I kind of interested in that, but at the same time, I just like Training Day and going into that movie. I don't need it. I don't need any backstory, because I assume do they have any plot about this? I assume it's about young. If it's a prequel, it's about young Lonzo, uh,
who?
Denzel Washington's character from the first movie. I assume if it's a prequel, it's about a younger
Alonzo
him.
Harris. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. It's gonna be the Training Day prequel will follow a younger version of Alonzo, a
yeah.
career-defining role that brought Denzel Washington his second Oscar. Yeah,
You know what I find interesting about that movie is just going in and not knowing anything about him. So I don't know if I want a prequel.
yeah.
So
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I don't know.
I like the
Again,
first one. I love Training Day. It's a good movie. It's a great movie.
mhm.
But I don't know
Yeah,
if I need a prequel to it.
we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I don't really have any. I'm kind of indifferent on it at the moment. Like, if I'll wait till like see a trailer or something, and if it looks good, then
See.
then all right, cool. But if not, then so yeah, I'm pretty much indifferent about it. I have two quick trailers here before we wrap up the movie news, unless you have anything else.
I don't think I have any.
No. All right. Well, let me just pull up these two trailers here then. Onward, the new Pixar movie came out with a trailer. Have you seen it?
I did not watch
Post
the
it in the
trailer.
chat. It's the movie that stars Tom Holland and Chris Pratt.
This
It's
is
like
like the thing that's like
the
it almost feels
the
like a
the modern
D&D.
day fairy tale D&D type
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, that one. I really like the song that they chose in this trailer. The song, like, watch it after stream with music on.
All right. I was gonna play it with sound, and then you said that, and I immediately muted
No,
it.
no, I mean, yeah, no, mute it, yeah, mute it for sure. But like, play it after stream with with no audio. I like the song choices they use in this. And yeah, the movie looks good, dude. Like, I'm excited
It
about it.
does. Like I remember when they had like their last trailer. It looked pretty interesting then.
Yeah, that's the thing about Pixar, dude. They hardly ever disappoint, huh?
Mhm.
Pixar's usually their track record is really, really good, man. I think the majority of their movies. There's probably only like a couple that I don't really care about. Like some of the car sequels, and then I think the Lonely
Yeah.
Dinosaur. I think I don't really care too much about. But other than that, like the rest of their movies are fucking great, dude. And yeah, this looks cool, man.
Oh
Again, you
my
got Chris.
god. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's yeah.
Sorry, I freaked out at that. Like that's terrifying.
It's only yeah. Exactly, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it looks cool, man. I'm excited for this movie.
Yeah, yeah, no, oh my god, rabid unicorn, Pegasus.
Yeah, man, going crazy.
Got a bunch of
Beginneth,
fairies.
yeah, it looks like a modern day D&D type,
It
right?
does, man. It's kind of very yeah.
It's a very interesting like take and concept.
No, he killed the manticore.
I wonder what an
Wow.
actual like D&D game would be like this time like with this concept. I mean, like a modern day
Could do it.
thing.
If you
It
want the
would be fun.
futuristic version, go play oh my god, why am I
What is
blanking
it?
on the name of it?
Shadow Run or whatever the hell.
Shadowrunner. Yeah, Shadowrun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's kind of
That's it.
what I got reminded of.
Yeah, you played some Shadowrun. That's right. I forgot.
I did, yeah. I played Hong Kong a little bit.
That's like the futuristic version. Corporations have taken over America.
America.
America. Yeah, this looks cool. I'm down. I want to see it.
Yeah, for
When's this
sure.
come out again? What's
Tom Holland, Chris Pratt, Louis.
It says coming soon.
Yeah, I think it's like early next year.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much, Majin. Yeah.
What you got next, buddy?
The other trailer I have is Jungle Cruise, which has Dwayne the Rock Johnson and Emily Blunt.
Yeah, this came out yesterday. I did not watch it.
It looks fun. I like it, but check it out.
What's it based on? Is it based on like a
The ride, the Jungle Cruise ride at
ride?
Disney. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you know how they did the Pirates of the Caribbean
Mm-hmm.
ride into a movie. It's gonna be like that.
Been so long since I've been to Disney. I'm trying to remember the
Yeah,
ride.
yeah. So it looks cool, man. I like Emily Blunt. I like The
Yeah.
Rock. So I'm all for this, dude. It looks nice. It looks cool. Dig it.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah, and the ride is fun too. If for you guys who've never been, it's pretty neat. I like it.
And if I got on the boat and Dwayne Johnson was the captain, I'd freak the fuck out. Come on, why are you shooting at us?
Yeah, Loki. Yeah, that's kind of what. Yeah. He's right. It is very like the first Mummy movie type of vibe.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah, which I'm all for.
I need to watch this with Sam.
Yeah, you do. You gotta check out both these trailers with some. These are both.
Well, after we.
But yeah, I'm all for both of these movies, Onward and Jungle Cruise. This one's supposed to come out summer 2020.
I'll watch anything with The Rock in it because I love The Rock. So. But yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, it looks neat, right?
Yeah, we'll check out more. Of that.
That's kind of pretty much what people are saying. It's the Mummy, but in the jungle. Which, hey, man, if that's what you're gonna do, fucking, you're getting a thumbs up from me.
I saw the first Mummy in theaters. Oh, that was dope. All right, you got anything else, bud?
That's all I got, dude.
All
Anything else you
right.
have?
No, guys, we're gonna take a break and restart the call. And get up and use the restroom and stuff. I'm gonna run some ads during the break, just 3 minutes of ads. So don't worry, you're not gonna miss anything. I'm just gonna put some music on for the break. If you're watching on YouTube, the break will be cut out, so you won't have to worry about that. You'll just go whoop, and you'll be
Yeah, we'll
here.
be right back,
We'll be right
guys.
back after this, guys. Don't go anywhere.
See you in a little bit.
All right, guys. Thank you. I appreciate all your support here. I hope we didn't scare you off with the Blizzard rant earlier. I encourage you all to educate yourselves on it if you are interested in that. And I hope I didn't run any of you away, as I usually keep my thoughts to myself. Thank you all for hanging around. Love you and appreciate all your support. And I'm going to run 3 minutes of ads now. Thank you very much, guys, and hope you're here when we return.
right.
I'm fucking muted. God damn it.
I
I
was I
said
was
I
just
said, wait, we're back, guys, and like I'm muted. I'm so dumb.
I
I'm
was just gonna say,
Jesus
like, I
Christ.
didn't hear anything you just said.
I said, hey, we're back. I said there's gonna be no text. I said I need to change the text, and I was like, oh wait, I'm muted.
We're back, everybody.
We're back. We're back, by the way. Also, that's not the only thing I forgot. When I walked away, I forgot to hit the pause button. Had to come running back and hit it. It's like
Oh,
shit. Because I talked like right after we hung up the call on to let everybody know we were running a few ads there, which we guys. We
cool,
appreciate
cool.
everybody for sticking around. I hope you're all back.
Yeah, thank you guys for sticking with us here
Uh,
through the break.
we don't have a topic. Like Daniel messaged me last night, and he's like, what are we gonna talk
We're
about tomorrow?"
just
And I'm
yo,
just like,
we're just gonna shoot the shit. All right, so
we're just gonna sit here and talk. Is there anything on your mind that you'd like to talk about, Daniel? Anything you
I
want to
mean,
bring up?
I would really like to talk about the Joker, but I know we can't.
Yeah, I know.
Other than that, I mean, I don't know, man. Like,
We
just
could talk about Joker. We just can't talk about that Joker. We could talk about Heath Ledger Joker. We could talk about Jack Nicholson Joker. We could talk about Mark Hamill Joker. We could talk about any Joker you want to talk about. Just not that Joker, because I haven't seen
right.
it.
Yeah, I know. So, all right, let's talk about that for a second.
Okay.
Which is your favorite Joker?
Oof.
Because for me, I
No, Hannah.
I
No.
kind of I kind of separate them. I kind of separate them differently. Like I have my
It's almost,
live action
yeah.
Jokers and I have my animated Jokers. So for me, live action Joker number one is Heath Ledger. He is my
I
favorite.
think it's the same for me. I
And then at number two, I would put Joaquin Phoenix at number two.
would you?
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
After
I haven't
watching
seen it.
Joker, he's my number two. I still love Heath Ledger at number one because like that like will forever be my like live action Joker. I love that version of the Joker.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, Joaquin Phoenix, dude. Like man, that is just what a performance, dude. Like oh my god, it's such a different type of Joker as well, though. Like it's so different than the other guys. But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. And then my number one animated Joker is the King, Mark Hamill.
Oh yeah,
above
absolutely.
above all others for number one animated. But yeah, I mean, like even in live action though, I really like Cesar Romero's from the '60s.
I watched the Michael Keaton Batman the other day, and I'm like, Jack
Jack
Nicholson,
Nicholson.
so good, so good.
Jack
Like this
Nicholson's
is
in there.
fucking
Yeah.
psycho, crazy, goofy Joker.
Everybody gives Jared Leto's Joker shit, but I don't really, because he kind of did like what he was asked to do, and that wasn't really like his movie. Like he was like hardly in it. You know what I mean?
Just not a fan of Jared Leto.
Yeah, I can understand that. I don't know. I don't necessarily blame him though for the performance. Like it's
I don't
not
even know
like
if he needed to be in it, to be honest.
yeah. I mean, I know there was other like David Ayer was sharing other ideas of like what they were planning on doing instead for that movie, and like with him and Harley, and I think like even a while ago, a Joker movie with him was still slated, and also like a Joker and Harley movie was still slated as well. I don't know what's going on with that, but obviously we know they're doing a Birds of Prey movie, which is pretty much the Harley Quinn movie.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Uh,
We ranted about that.
yeah, yeah, we did kind of, but
A little bit. We
but
don't
yeah,
we don't rant often. It's very rare that we rant on something.
yeah. I don't shit on Jared Leto's Joker. I think it's fine. It's not the best. It's not. I don't think it's the worst either though. But you know, I think though probably out of all the live action ones, it's probably like not the greatest one. But I don't like necessarily shit on it for no reason. Anyway,
I saw where somebody had taken off the tattoos and stuff on him and took out the stupid grill. And if they'd done that, he would have actually looked like a good Joker. They
uh-huh.
put all that weird shit on him, and it's just like I don't like it.
It definitely wasn't my favorite like looking Joker, like looks wise, because
Oh.
he had like I don't like the grill or the tattoos or shit, but you know, it was a very different type of Joker, which again, that was a very different type of Joker. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is a very different type.
Mhm.
You guys just have to watch it to know what I mean, because it's like, man, what a movie fucking Joker is, dude. Like it's so crazy.
But yeah, Mark Hamill is probably like if I yeah, he's
He's the
definitely
king of
me.
animated
It's kind of like how Kevin
Jokers.
Conroy is always going to
He's the
be
king of
Batman.
Batmans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh.
yeah, yeah.
Uh. What else?
Hmm.
I was gonna
So
say
speaking
something
of that,
else. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, how would you rank your Batmans?
Yeah, that's what I was sitting here trying to think of.
Because like for
Batman.
me, I still like Christian Bale probably at the top.
I like Bale's Batman, but to be honest, I like Keaton's Batman a lot.
Hey
Keaton's
man,
Batman's great too.
if you have Keaton at the top, you have him at the top,
I
man.
think he is at my top because and that's not even like to insult Christian Bale. His Batman's great too. It's just I grew
It's
up
just
kind of with
yeah,
Keaton,
I know.
and I love that suit, even though you got to turn like this, like in it, because you can't. No, it's all like all rubber.
Uh,
Like, but I don't know. I grew up with it, and I really, yeah.
I get you. Yeah. Hey
Uh,
man, if he's your number one, he's your number one, dude. Like for me, it's Bale, and then I probably have Batfleck at number two. For me,
I thought Batfleck was pretty good. Yeah.
he was good, man. I thought he was dope. So yeah, I would have Bale at the top, Batfleck at number two, and then maybe Keaton at number three.
I
Yeah,
feel you.
maybe Keaton at number
I
three,
feel
and
you.
then
I think there's some childhood that leaks into Keaton in my number one, like
yeah, that's fine. I mean,
grow, growing up
we
with
all
that
kind of have
movie.
a little bit of nostalgic.
Yeah, like if I asked my dad, like, who's your Batman, he'd probably say Adam West.
Yeah,
Like,
right. Which I like Adam West,
yeah,
man.
his Batman's good too in that goofy, silly kind of way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I like Adam West, dude. I would put him over fucking George Clooney
Yeah.
because I don't
Yeah.
really care about the George Clooney version of Batman
Yeah.
with the bat nipples and shit, you know.
The bat nips.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then as far as like Val Kilmer, I don't even remember the Val Kilmer version of that, dude. That was what Batman Forever.
I saw that one in theaters.
I don't even remember that version. So I don't even. It's that one's probably somewhere in the middle. I don't fucking know,
That's
dude.
the one with Two-Face, right, and Riddler,
Yeah,
with Tommy Lee
Two
Jones
Face
and
Riddler, and then the
Jim
Jim
Carrey.
Carrey
Who I'm
is
not a fan of his Riddler, really.
that's why I would love to see a
I like
like
Tommy Lee
new.
Jones as Two-Face though.
I would like to see a new updated like Riddler, like in the like current
Yeah,
days. I
give
think
me a
that'd be
good
dope.
Riddler. Like, yeah,
Yeah, I want to see him, and I want to see also
give me live
uh
action Arkham Riddler. Do it.
and I want to see a new Mister Freeze as well.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. You don't want some more of that? Oh god. Uh, who would you cast as Mr. Freeze?
As Mister Freeze, or we're playing the casting game, huh? We
Yeah,
can
why
do
not?
that.
Why not? We got time. If anybody in chat has questions for us, though, you can do that too. We'll answer them.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Do you want to know anything or have an
Ooh,
idea?
Mr. Freeze. Let's say so. We're going based off like the new Robert Pattinson movie,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, go for it. Why not?
Okay. So if I were to cast Mr. Freeze in that movie, ooh, oh man, I have to think about this. Do you have an idea as to who you'd cast for Mr.
Uh,
Freeze?
you gotta have somebody that can really act, cause like if you do
Like,
it,
I
they
would
gotta be
love to
good.
have some like heart of ice type shit in there.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't know. It depends. But yeah, I would love to see something like that. Also, what's the age range that we're going for Mr. Freeze?
it could
Are
be
we, are we making him be like an older guy,
whatever you want, whatever
older
you
than
want it,
Batman?
whatever you want.
Whatever. Okay, okay. All right. I see. All right. Hmm. Generally, for me, I kind of like people who are less known. Like I don't like casting big actors
Hmm.
in these things because it kind of like I just don't like doing it generally. I like casting like dudes who are like lesser known for sure. And I'm just trying to think. Like Robert, how old is Robert Pattinson? Like he's in his like in his 30s, right? I think.
I don't actually know.
I think he's in his 30s. Yeah, he's 33. Okay, so yeah, he's in his 30s. Mr. Freeze, I would probably put like in his 40s or like maybe 50s. What do you think? Kind of have him like a little older.
Could be.
Yeah, I mean you could have him the same age, but I don't know. It depends on what kind of like Mr. Freeze you want to have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for me personally, what would I do with that? Again, like I said, I kind of want to do kind of like Heart of I would like to do like a Heart of Ice type thing in the movie if I could.
I don't
With like
know.
a
I don't know a lot of unknowns, so
to like put
like
him in there. I mean, yeah.
my
So
mind
who
kind of
yeah, who would you
goes
put in there?
like like Bryan Cranston as Mr. Freeze. I feel like could do
Hmm.
it.
Hmm.
You could do like Mark Strong. I feel like I cast Mark Strong.
Mark Strong.
He's so
Yeah.
easy, but I don't know if he's a good enough actor for it. Like you got to get somebody that's really good to be
I
Mr.
mean, Mark
Freeze, in my
Strong is
opinion.
good though. He's
He's good,
He's
but you
good.
need somebody like a step above for Mr. Freeze, in my opinion,
Yeah. Yeah.
cause you're a big yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably Bryan Cranston actually. I think would in my
Bryan Cranston.
just my
Harrison is a little too old for Mr. Freeze, I think.
yeah. That's
I
yeah.
would I wouldn't cast him as Mr. Freeze. That's a little too old for kind of what I'm thinking. Um, hmm. Yeah, I don't know. That's something that I have to think about a little
It's
bit more
hard.
because
It's
I'm
hard,
just
right?
like, because I don't really want to put anybody that's too well known in there. I kind of want to have somebody who can like make their mark as like this character.
Well, that's my issue though, is that like I need somebody well known and good to play Mr. Freeze. I can't just get
No,
somebody
I
that's
get
not
you.
super.
I
I need
get you.
somebody good in that role because that role is very important and pivotal to me.
Your boy Matt Nicholson. No, I'm kidding. So the Sun King. Hey, Michael Fassbender would be interesting. I just he's a little more on the well known side. So yeah, I don't know. I'd have to like
Yeah,
see how he is in
Fassbender could
that,
pull off
but
a Freeze, I think,
he could probably do it though. Maybe yeah. Benicio's an interesting pick actually.
as Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we fucking had Arnold as Mr. Freeze, so you can't.
Yeah, but I didn't have a decision in that one. I do in this one.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
Well, Benicio's just a great actor, though. He can
Yeah.
do.
Here's something interesting. How would you feel about like John Hamm as like Two Face?
I think he's great. I don't know him in a lot of stuff, but he's got the look for sure.
Yeah, yeah. He's definitely like I remember before Batfleck was casted. I kind of wanted him as Batman.
Batman too.
Um,
He's got that square jaw.
yeah,
He's got the look. Like,
I thought he would have been an interesting Batman, but
oh, he'd be a good Two Face too.
yeah, I think he could probably pull off a Two Face.
Who would you know who you should do?
I'm having trouble thinking of a Mr. Freeze though. I can't really.
Mr. Freeze. But you
I
know
don't
what'd
know.
be great about Clayface is that you could cast like several different actors to play.
That's true. Yeah, you could.
Like, imagine if you did that and didn't tell anybody. So like, I don't know, some random actor, anybody, Nicolas Cage,
Uh-huh.
for the hell of it. Not
Nick Cage as
Nick.
fucking
Nick Cage
Clayface.
could start off as Clayface, right? And then
Yeah.
some shit happens. And then like he
Uh,
starts changing the way he looks, and then all of a sudden it's Brad Pitt or anybody else, right? Like that'd be weird. They should
it,
do
go,
that.
it goes from like Nick Cage to like fucking Carl Urban or something.
Yeah, Carl Urban. Like it just swaps every once in a while as he does different things. I think that would be awesome and also expensive and dumb, but I think that would be so cool. I love Clayface. They need to do him right on a movie or anything.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'd love to see him in a movie. Again,
Cause like we grew up with Batman the animated series. That Clayface, there's some good Clayface episodes. There's a couple of good
dude,
ones.
Batman the animated series has a lot of my favorite like villain stories in there. Like I love the Clayface one. I love again Heart of Ice. I kept mentioning. I love
Oh,
that one.
Sean Bean as Clayface. I could see
Sean
that.
Bean is
I
Clayface.
could see it. I could see it actually.
I don't know. I feel like he's somebody else. I don't know about
I
Clayface.
don't know, man. I could definitely see him do it.
Loki in the chat mentioned Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Mr. Freeze. I kind of see him more as like a Riddler, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, he'd fit us.
I feel like he'd be an interesting Riddler. But then again, I don't know if I'd want him as a Riddler. I'm just like saying I'd see him more as kind of like that.
Who would you cast as Riddler?
Riddler, oh boy. Uh
I have no idea who I'd cast as Riddler. I have to look.
hmm.
I have to sit here and like think, because I'm really bad at remembering faces and names.
Riddler. Fuck, I'd have to. I'm trying to think of.
Oh, I got another Clayface casting.
Oh
Fucking
yeah, who you got?
Matthew McConaughey. I feel
I
like
mean,
he could.
if you're gonna do big, go off your idea of like having like a bunch of different actors play the guy. I mean, I feel like that would be interesting, but I don't know if like all these guys would want to be a
Nah,
part of a character who
no,
like
no.
switches up
This is
every.
straight
Yeah,
up fan. I want this to
yeah.
happen.
I know. You just want to see Clayface turn into like all these like high profile actors and
Yeah.
shit, right?
And you like even if it's just for a few minutes, like it doesn't have to be like they don't have to go and act out a full scene, right? You just see them walking
You know
by.
what that would be perfect for? It'd be perfect for those guys who don't want to be in like superhero movies.
Yeah.
Like just put him in for like a little bit, and then be like, oh, he's been in a superhero movie. He has Clayface for like 3 seconds or whatever, you know.
I don't like Jim Carrey's Riddler at all. Loki. I'm not a fan.
Bill Skarsgård as the Riddler. He's Pennywise, right?
Have you
Pennywise the
seen
clown.
have you seen Castle Rock?
I haven't.
He's in Castle Rock. You should go watch Castle Rock. He's great in it.
I could kind of see him as a Riddler type, Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Castle Rock though, everybody should go watch
He's
that show.
a
It's pretty
he's a
good.
weird, creepy looking motherfucker.
It's based on some story of Stephen King stuff, so.
I want to check out Castle Rock, but I just haven't had the time. There's so much shit I want to watch that I haven't had the chance
I
to.
think it's got a season 2 coming.
Like My Hero Academia season 4, which is an anime that I watched, came out today with season 4, and I haven't seen it. The El Camino Breaking Bad movie came out. I haven't seen that yet either.
I still haven't. I watched one episode of Dark Crystal, and now my Netflix has run out. So. Oh, but oh my god, it has like in the first episode, there's like a. Oh my god, the big fucking birds. There's one that's got like a sinus infection. It's just snot pouring everywhere. It's so gross. Oh my god, I can't stand to watch it. It's like, oh, it's nasty. I don't know how many of you have watched Dark Crystal, but it's so gross. The first episode.
I have. I need to check it out. I want to like do that and then like rewatch the movie or something, you know.
Let's see. What else can we talk about?
Just more. You want to keep doing the fan casting thing, or you want to move on to something else?
I'm just talking about different stuff. Whatever you want to.
All right.
Man, How to Train Your Dragon's a good.
I haven't seen any of those movies.
What?
Nope, I haven't seen any of them.
Oh, the disappointment is. No, I'm not disappointed. You should watch them. I think you'll like them.
I just haven't seen any of them.
I'm not gonna say you're gonna like them, but I think you will.
I'll check them out at some point.
They kind of age with you. So as you watch the first one, it's a little bit more for the youngers, and then when you get medium, like middle age, and then the last one was very adult. Like it gets very. Like it's still an animated movie, right? So it's still gonna appeal to the kids, but like it deals with some adult stuff in the movie. I like it.
Cool.
It's got great soundtrack. All the movies I think have good soundtracks. How to Train Your Dragon. I'm a big fan.
Nice. How old is fucking I'm still thinking about fan casting. How old is fucking Kit Harington?
I don't know.
He's 32. I could
What would you put him in? Who would he be?
He'd kind of be like a how cool would it be if we have him as like a Red Hood type or something like that?
I was thinking make it fucking Nightwing.
Well, I mean, Nightwing could work too, but depending on how old you want to make Nightwing. But yeah, that could work. Nightwing could work for sure.
Yeah, an older Nightwing. Yeah, he could be Red Hood too.
I'm just thinking of like that kind of character. You know what I mean? Nightwing, Red Hood, that kind of thing. Because I feel like he'd be pretty interesting.
Man, when am I gonna get my Nightwing movie? I want that. I like Nightwing. I'm big Nightwing fan. I'm a Nightwing guy. Like I really like Nightwing.
We don't have any of the Robins in the DCEU, right? Tim
No.
Drake or Dick or Jason or Damien. We don't have any of those guys, right?
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Man, I'm not sure how much I like Damien. I still
I
have
was,
trouble accepting Damien as a Robin or anything really at
hey man,
times.
he's the thing, dude. Damian Wayne
And
is a Robin.
yeah, I have a hard time accepting it though, because it just doesn't feel real to me. It feels fake, I guess.
Why
Because
is that?
I grew up with the other Robins, and
I
then
gotcha.
all of a
Yeah,
sudden there's Damien somebody, and it's just like, the fuck? The fuck is this? Doesn't make any sense to me. It's stupid. And which that was me when I first heard about it. Now it's like, it's okay. It's just weird to accept because it's like I didn't grow up with you. I don't know who you are.
yeah.
You know?
Who would you
Uh,
cast as like Lobo, dude? If they put Lobo in the
Lobo.
movies, yeah.
Uh,
Because like I there was a show that I watched that they had him in, and he kind of looked kind of weird in that show. But
Krypton.
yeah, he was in Krypton, and he kind of looked weird in it, but at the same time, he kind of looked cool. It was kind of weird. I don't know. And I'm just trying to think of like an actor for Lobo, and I can't really
You
think
kind of
of one.
you gotta get somebody buff. We can't use the Rock because the Rock got took. Give me
Yeah, The
somebody
Rock is supposed
else.
to be Black Adam, but like dude, they've been talking about him being Black Adam for fucking
Forever.
years, dude.
I could see him as Lobo. Um, else though. There's no
Hold on.
like big muscle John Cena. No, no, I wouldn't
Da,
put John
da,
Cena
da,
as Lobo.
da. Da, 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 da.
Carl Urban's not big enough to play Lobo. You gotta get just like yeah.
Dude, yeah, Jason Momoa would have been a great Lobo if he was an Aquaman.
Momoa would be a good Lobo.
He probably would have been the first guy I would have thought of, but yeah, he's Aquaman now.
See, when I think of Lobo, I think of somebody kind of big and buff because that's the character. He's kind of big and buff, right? So I don't think like
Yeah.
well, and there's not like a lot of bodybuilder actors really anymore
Mhm.
that are super like good in a role. Although
Yeah.
I don't think you need a great actor for Lobo, really, because
You don't. You just need
he's kind of
somebody to kind of,
outrageous. Yeah,
yeah, the main man.
the
Yeah.
main man. Oh, I don't know, man. Who the
No.
hmm? Think. Let me think.
It's tough. It's like fun going into this fan casting thing, but actually once you get into it, it's kind of tough to think of names, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm like having to look people up.
Because I kind of want to like, again, I kind of want to get people that are kind of like in other stuff, but like not super well known. But also, I don't want to cast like super like high profile actors either, because it's like, that's that guy. You don't want to. Liev Schreiber. Hmm.
Terry
You know,
Crews. Terry
you
Crews
know,
as Lobo might actually work, to be honest.
snap into a Slim Jim. Uh,
Schreiber. I like Liev Schreiber, or however you say his first name. I'm really bad at it.
yeah, Liev Schreiber.
Yeah.
You know what would have been cool is fucking Hugo Weaving as like Sinestro or something. But I think he might be too old for that now, right? How old is Hugo Weaving?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think he might be too old for Sinestro, but I think he would have been a pretty neat Sinestro.
Yeah, imagine. Uh,
That's true. They have all these guys in these movies that like they're not doing anything with.
they
Like
should make they should make Joe Lobo. He'd be good. I mean, I like him as Deathstroke
I
though.
thought Joe Manganiello would have been dope as a Deathstroke. I mean, he looked fucking
They're just
cool.
not doing anything with him. Is the thing. Like,
Yeah, he looked fucking dope as shit as Deathstroke, but they just like, they
give
haven't
him
done anything with that yet.
give
Put him
him
in the fucking Batman movie.
give him a solo movie. He could do it. I like
Yeah,
Deathstroke.
man. They made Deadpool make Deathstroke, right?
Yeah,
Fuck it.
I watch it.
Hell yeah, dude.
I like Manganiello. Right.
If it's like that trailer that we saw from earlier from the CW show, I'd
Look,
check it
man,
out.
he's a fucking D&D nerd. He's one of us. He's one of us.
He does love D&D, yeah.
The same reason. It's the same reason I love. Wow, I'm blanking on names so hard today.
Who?
Uh,
What are
fucking
you thinking
uh,
about?
fucking. Oh my God, no, I'm not gonna tell you because you'll laugh at me. If I'm just
What?
like I'm gonna find it myself so I can remember,
Okay.
and then you're gonna laugh at me again.
Anyway, let me try to think of what else. What else we got here?
Fucking
We already have Flash. Do we
fucking
have a
Henry
Captain
Cavill. That's it. Fucking Henry Cavill. Oh my god. I can't.
Superman?
I blanked on him so hard. Yeah, he's one of
Superman.
us. He's a gamer nerd.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, he loves The Witcher and shit too.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
like that was in the news. They're like, yeah,
yeah. He used to be a fat kid. He got big though, and
got
he's
swole.
Superman now. He's Superman and Geralt now. But he used to be a fat boy.
Man, you
Yeah,
know who I really like? Fucking Michael Shannon. I like
he's
him.
good, dude. I like his Zod.
I love him in anything.
His Zod is awesome too. I really enjoyed his.
I
I
even
will find him.
I even liked him in The Shape of Water, even though I don't really like that movie.
The fish fucking movie. Yeah.
The fish fucking movie.
Which,
Yeah.
by the way, you know what's fucking insane to me? That I'm gonna like go on a little like mini rant
Go
here,
for it.
dude. There was a report like in the news a couple like I don't know a couple days ago or something that
Hmm?
the fucking Academy Award voters aren't even giving Joker a chance.
Yeah.
That is fucking insane, dude. How are you allowed to vote if you're not even gonna watch some of these movies? Isn't it your fucking job to watch every movie and consider it if you're gonna be voting for the Oscars? Like, what the fuck is this shit,
Uh,
dude? What is this? But
I,
yet you give the Oscar to a fish fucking movie a couple years ago,
I feel
and
like the Oscars are like such a like a. It's
and like
almost like its own politics, almost.
and
Like,
like to even get into it a little bit more, fucking didn't the Silence of the Lambs get an Oscar or something? And that movie's about a fucking cannibal, and you don't want to watch like oh my god, dude! I just like they don't even want to give Joker a chance. Some of these people don't even want to watch it, dude. Like, how are you allowed to be a voting member if you're not even
uh,
gonna watch the movie and give it a chance?
I
That is mind-boggling, dude. Because Joker is an incredible movie, dude. Like, just absolutely amazing. Like, I wish we could get into it and talk about it, but like, dude, I can't believe it, man. That there are people out there who are voters who are not even giving that movie a chance. They're not even watching it.
I might try to go
That
see it.
is
Really
that is fucking insane, dude. That is fucking insane. Yeah, you should definitely check it out so we can talk about it.
want to.
Oh boy,
Joaquin
yeah,
Phoenix is so fucking good too.
he is so good in that movie, dude. He is so good in that movie, and he is in a lot of that movie. He is that movie. Like it is. Oh my god, it's so good, dude. It is so fucking good. I can't praise that movie enough, dude. Like it is really 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 good. And I really love the score and the soundtrack. Like it's on Spotify if you want to listen to it, but it is for anybody out there who wants to listen to it. It is by the same lady who did the Chernobyl soundtrack. And if you listen to that, that's pretty solid. But yeah, it's bonkers good, dude. Like she did Joker soundtrack, she did Chernobyl, she did also the Sicario 2 soundtrack, I think. Those are like her more well-known things, but yeah, it's really, really good. But anyway, that's my little mini rant about
Hmm.
the Oscars voters being fucking absolute just man, I can't even
Yeah.
can't believe it. Again, how are they allowed to vote if they're not even considering and watching all these movies? It's mind blowing. But yeah, they need to like fix that up because that's not right.
Who would I'm going back to fan casting because I saw something and it made me think.
No, this is gonna be the fan casting episode. Let's do it, dude.
Who would you cast as Lex Luthor? Would you recast?
I would. I don't like Jesse
I
Eisenberg's
don't either.
Luthor.
I think he's really bad.
I think he's the weakest live action Lex Luthor
He's
ever.
so is really
He is so
terrible.
trash, dude. He's so fucking
He's
trash, dude.
so bad.
That was one of those things that like I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like Ben Affleck as Batman. As soon as I saw the trailer, I was like, I'm on board for Ben Affleck as Batman. But from the get go, as soon as Jesse Eisenberg was cast as Luthor, I was like, this is gonna suck, dude. And then I saw the trailers. This looks like it's gonna suck. I saw the movie. That fucking sucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was not good, dude. I don't like his the
I
fucking
don't
Lex Luthor.
either.
I don't like his Luthor, man.
So who you got? Who you doing?
I would have an older guy for sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a young Luthor like that. I would have an older dude. Um, as far as who would I get, it's again, I think the thing for me is like I love doing these fan casting things, but kind of at the same time when I start thinking about it, I kind of like blank out because I'm like, who actually would be good in this role? Like I have to, I don't know, man. Like, do you have somebody in your head that you would cast?
No, I'm like looking at just a big list of actors.
Because like, yeah, man, hmm. I feel like you don't
Oh,
want to.
Timothy Oliphant could pull it off. He's got the look if he shaves his head.
They have
Uh,
they have what's his name in the Supergirl show. Uh, the guy from Two and a Half Men. What's his name? John Cryer.
yeah. Is he any good?
He was the latest. He was all right. He was not too bad. I prefer him than fucking Eisenberg. That's for sure. Uh,
Billy Zane. He's got the look, but you need somebody that's like the. Is Billy Zane a good actor though? I don't know if he
Billy Zane.
is.
I mean, he's all right, right? I don't,
I
he's
don't know if
definitely
he's
got the
good
look
enough.
though. He's a bald white guy that can probably that pulls off at least the looks for sure. Yeah.
Well, I'm used to a darker skin Lex because of was it
Justice
Justice
League
League?
and
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's the Lex I was used to. When they cast Jesse Eisenberg, I was like, not my Lex. My Lex has is a darker skinned fellow.
Josh was like hashtag not my Lex.
No, no, yeah, well, I mean, like I look the Lex in the animated in Justice League, and like that's a good Lex Luthor. He's good.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, that's something you have to consider as well. Do you want to make him a white guy? You want to make him something else? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got your options, right?
no, no to Bruce Willis. No.
Bruce Willis, who said that?
No, I'm just scrolling down a list of
Oh, I
different
was like, what?
actors.
I was like, no, dude, no, not Bruce
No,
Willis.
no, not Bruce. Uh, Man, I don't know. I feel like casting Lex is hard. Maybe that's why they went with
Bryan
Eisenberg.
Cranston. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, he could do it, but I'd rather
Probably
have this
could,
Mr. Freeze.
but we've already seen him as a bald character, so I don't, we don't really do that.
Leonardo DiCaprio. He could be
Mahershala Ali would actually be interesting.
Yeah, he's played a role similar to it too.
Yeah, that actually would be pretty interesting. Not gonna lie, I kind of like that pick. It's definitely one that would be dope.
Hmm.
Your boy Blade has Lex. Idris Elba, I don't know.
I
I
like
feel
Idris
like
Elba,
people
but
want him to be everything, but it's like he can't be everything. I don't know.
nah, I like him, but
Everybody wants him to be James Bond. And everybody wants him to be this and
like
that.
he already played Black Superman in that Fast and the Furious spinoff. Hobbs and
Really?
Shaw, remember? Remember
I
Hobbs
didn't
and
see
Shaw?
that,
Did
so
you
I
see?
don't know, man.
No, the trailer. The trailer. He's like, I'm Black Superman. Have you seen
Oh,
the trailer? Because he gets like superpowers or some shit. I
uh-huh,
don't know. That
uh-huh.
movie's weird. I haven't seen it.
I I don't know. I don't watch the Fast and Furious movies, dude, to be honest. So I
Nah,
don't know.
that one was like a spinoff. So I haven't watched the last few.
He should play Hobbs and Shaw in the
In the
sequel.
sequel. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
It's
Lex is a
it's
hard
it's
cast.
tough, dude. It's I like getting into this type of stuff, but again, it's kind of tough once you start thinking about like who would you
Yeah,
want to
I
like.
think I just put Lex on the back burner. Let somebody else make that decision. Cause man.
Speaking of James Bond, fucking Daniel Craig, make him bald, Lex Luthor. You're British Lex Luthor right there. If you want a white guy.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was just a joke. I was just fucking around.
I
I,
was literally
I,
trying to picture it though. Like, I
no,
don't
I
know.
was just fucking around, because we mentioned James Bond and shit
I
with
like James
with
Bond. What's
Idris
your
Elba.
favorite James Bond movie?
I don't know. I like the kind of James Bond that I like. When I think of James Bond, I usually think of like the fucking. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe this is. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing or anything, but like what, like historically, when I think of James Bond, like for me,
Hmm.
like when somebody asks me James Bond, what do I think of? I think of fucking Pierce Brosnan, James Bond.
I do too. My favorite Bond movie is From Russia with Love. But if you ask me who my favorite Bond is, it's Pierce Brosnan because I grew up with him. Like that is my Bond. Those movies got a lot more actiony with him in them, and I liked him a lot more because like I grew up with it. So
Yeah,
Favorite
yeah.
movie from Russia with Love, so that's a Connery Bond, but my favorite Bond is without a doubt Pierce Brosnan.
Hmm.
However you say it.
Pierce
Brosnan.
Brosnan. Yeah, yeah.
Brosnan, that's it.
I have to watch like the latest Daniel Craig one, like Spectre, the one that came out like 4 years ago, whatever, the newest one. Haven't seen that one. I gotta check it out. And then there's obviously a new one coming out next year or whenever. But yeah,
I haven't watched a lot of Daniel Craig Bonds.
Skyfall was pretty dope. I like that one.
Yeah, I've seen Skyfall. I saw the first one. I skipped the middle one.
What was it? It was Casino Royale,
Quantum of Solace or
Quantum
whatever.
of Solace, uh,
Skyfall.
Skyfall, Spectre,
Yep, I haven't seen
and
Spectre.
then No Time to Die is the next one, which I think is such a great Bond movie name.
It's a good name. Yeah, it's a good name. No Time to Die.
It's a good name for a
It
Bond
makes
movie.
me think of I ain't got time to bleed. you know.
I ain't got time to bleed. Yeah, Mark Strong is typically a bald guy. How about we put some hair on him and make him do something else?
Uh, uh,
Captain Cold. Boom. We have a Flash. Who's your Captain Cold?
I really like Captain Cold from like the shows.
The show Captain Cold. He's
Yeah,
pretty
I
good.
like that one. I can't think of his name right now.
Fuck. What is his name?
Guy from Prison Break.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not thinking of his name
I'm
either.
so sorry. I'm so
Oh,
bad.
Wentworth Miller.
Yeah, I like him as Captain Cold. I don't know if I want to recast Captain Cold. I like.
Well, I mean, well, you have to do because this is for
I
the movies,
have
and that's
to. Damn,
yeah,
man, fuck
that's
that. I don't
that.
want.
You can't keep the same guy, dude.
Who says that's not in my contract?
You can't have the guy from the shows and the movies. I mean, you could do it if it's like if you're gonna do like a Flashpoint thing or like if you're gonna or like the Crisis on Infinite Earths where you're gonna bring them all together.
See, I feel like
But,
this
like,
is a rule we don't need to have. I feel like this is a bad
well,
rule.
that's
I feel like this
that's
is
how
the
movies.
problem. I feel like this is the whole problem with movies in general and TV series. They don't want to break the rule because they're afraid they'll confuse us. But it's like, man, fuck that rule. That rule's dumb. But who would I cast as Captain Cold? Hugh Jackman. Why not?
Hugh Jackman. That would be interesting.
Let him
That would be something
let him be Captain Cold. Act. Let him.
from Wolverine
He's
to
been
Captain Cold.
Wolverine. Let him be Captain Cold. He he don't have to get jacked for it because he's wearing a parka all the time.
That's true. Yeah, with the fucking hoodie and the goggles and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd actually look funny as hell as fucking as uh, as Captain Cold, dude.
Who else?
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know.
Let's see. Oh, here's an interesting one. What about Brainiac, dude?
Brainiac.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Remember, you gotta keep in mind this is another bald guy, or you can have a guy with hair but shave his head off or hair off. I mean, and then like he's gonna be painted green or
Yeah,
whatever,
so
right?
it's
So,
his color doesn't matter. Uh,
so yeah. So you could cast whoever. It's just like who do you think would be good
uh,
as a Brainiac, right?
Zachary Quinto.
Huh. That's who you think of. That's interesting.
No,
Yeah.
I was thinking like,
Spock.
yeah. See, that's because that's what made me think of it. Like Brainiac isn't somebody that deals a lot with emotions, and it made me think.
God damn it, Loki. No Eisenberg.
It made me think. Well, like Vulcans don't really deal with their emotions very well. He's played the role with Spock, so.
It'd be a kind of a similar
But
type
yeah,
thing.
it's kind of a
I see.
similar thing. Like I was, what I
That's not
went,
bad. It's not bad. It's not bad.
what I went with was original Spock, fucking Leonard Nimoy, but as like
Yeah.
the young Leonard Nimoy, not like, but you know.
Oh, so you're thinking like if there was a movie like back in the day with
Yeah, yeah,
Leonard Nimoy was young, you'd get him as like a
yeah.
Brainiac or
Like
something.
if I could get him like
Huh.
if he was the young Leonard Nimoy in modern day or anything like that was like what I was thinking.
I see. I see. Yeah.
Uh,
Hmm.
but yeah, I think Ray Quinto could be a good Brainiac. I think. I don't know if you need a
It
good actor for Brainiac because he's like a
would be interesting.
I don't know. Uh,
All right, here's Paul Bettany would have been cool if he had never played Division. Oh yeah, that's such a good point.
yeah.
Kind of like similar to that. Yeah.
Uh, this is random, but we're
Hmm.
talking. We're just randomly talking anyway. Martian Manhunter.
Oh yeah, Martian Manhunter. Before you bring up your thing, who would you put as Martian Manhunter?
Hmm.
Martian Manhunter. Uh, Martian Manhunter.
Bordis from fucking
Bordis
the
from
actor
Orville.
the actor that plays Bordis.
From the Orville, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's used to wearing prosthetics and putting on the makeup.
Yeah.
Peter Macon. He's got a good voice too. I think he'd be great. Actually, I think he'd be great as fucking Martian Manhunter. Fuck you if you don't like that pick.
Your boy Bordis.
Did you know your boy Bordis is in fucking Wolfenstein?
I didn't know that. No.
Yeah. He does some voice work in it. I don't know who he plays though.
I'm trying to think. Who would I cast as Martian Manhunter? Because he's kind of like an older guy, right? Martian Manhunter.
I mean, he's a Martian, so
Yeah, I know, but like
like he's an
typically
adult.
he's like, yeah, he's not like a 20-year-old is what I'm saying. He's
Oh,
like
he's
a
in Wolfenstein too. My bad.
oh well, that's yeah, okay,
I thought he was in the.
yeah. Hmm. I don't know, man. That's an interesting one though because like anybody could play that too. You know what I mean?
Hmm. And
I
you could steal my Clayface idea for that because he changes into other people.
because I mean, yeah, he could change it to other people. Yeah, I just don't know like off the top of my head though. Who would I have as if I'm building a DC universe, who would I cast as all these like people? Like it's definitely an interesting thing to think about.
And I'm fine with throwing in some unknowns, but the problem here is like we don't know any unknowns to really throw.
Yeah, I mean I know some people, but what would be the role for Simon Pegg in the DC movies?
Be a good Riddler, I think.
Uh
More
maybe
if
I
he's a
could
bad guy.
I could
Uh,
probably see that.
uh.
Something else though,
Oh
I don't know.
no, no.
What?
Make him the fucking dude with the puppet. Make him that guy. You remember the puppet?
Oh, yeah. He's like
Uh,
the Superman villain, right? He's
yeah. What's his?
fucking oh shit. Jimmy Olsen, Puppet Master, yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah, dude, the ventriloquist or whatever, right?
dude, he could do that. He
That
could
would be
fucking do that.
that would actually I could see that for sure,
I
yeah,
see
actually.
that really like I think he's a little bit older in the comics and the show and
Oh no,
whatever.
I could see that though, dude. That's actually a pretty solid choice
But
there. I
straight
that
up Simon Pegg as Puppet Master would be dope, I think.
yeah, dude. I could see that. Hell yeah, man.
Simon Pegg as Mr. Freeze. Probably do it.
Hmm. The calculator.
The fact that we all have different choices for Simon Pegg, I think, speaks volumes for Simon Pegg as an actor.
It does, yeah. Like I don't think I would have him as Mr. Freeze, but I think it would be an interesting take for
I think he
sure.
could be Mad Hatter.
Matt, I can see him as Mad Hatter, yeah.
Yeah, but I think I like him better as Puppet
All right,
Master.
the
But
most important villain. Who would you cast as the Condiment King?
oh
Kidding.
my god.
Which, by the way, if you think I'm joking, that's actually a real villain, the Condiment King. He has like ketchup and mustard guns and shit. It's a real thing. Look it up if you don't believe me. He was actually in the Lego Batman movie, by the way, if you guys have seen that.
Uh, I just had a thought, and I want to go back to Clayface for a minute.
Yeah.
Uh, Bruce Campbell
For Clayface.
or Clayface.
I can actually kind of see him as like a Mr. Freeze.
Straight up
No?
Clayface. Clayface.
Clayface?
He's got the look. He's got the look for me. I would straight up
Huh.
have him as Clayface.
I could see that, I guess. I guess I could see
And you
that
could
if I'm
like use
thinking
some
about it.
like as he got like if he starts off as like like an older actor that's kind of like losing popularity, right? And like he gets like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
stuff and starts, and you could de-age him. We have the tech for that, and then
We
slowly have
have the
him turn. Yeah,
technology.
we have the
Yeah,
tech for it now, and then it eventually becomes Clayface. I think he would be a great fucking Clayface.
I actually wouldn't mind that. I would like to see it. Like I wouldn't mind seeing it. Is what I'm trying to say
Yeah,
because
let's go. Let's go watch that movie. I'd watch it.
I think it has the potential.
And we could still do the other dumb shit.
Yeah.
I watched him. Have you seen the movie? It's Bruce Campbell. What is it? Is it? It's kind of like a horror movie. It's called Bubba Hotep.
Huh.
It's from 2002. Here, I'll read it. I'll read it to you. This movie is it's funny and silly. So, after falling into a lengthy coma following a freak accident involving hip gyration, a now aged Elvis Presley, played by Bruce Campbell, wakes up in an East Texas nursing home where he befriends Jack, an African American senior who claims to be President John F. Kennedy. After residents of their quiet retirement community start dying of dubiously unnatural causes, Elvis and Jack discover that the perpetrator is Bubba Hotep, an Egyptian mummy with murderous intentions. It's crazy. I
I haven't
watched
seen
it.
that.
You should go watch it. It's
Is
crazy.
it crazy?
It's so good though. I love it because oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, man.
Bubba Hotep's good. Alan Tudyk is the Riddler. I don't know
That one.
if they'd put Tudyk in anything because he's been in the
Well,
that DC show.
which one? The Harley Quinn one?
No, um, why am I blanking so badly right now? I'm doing so bad. I'm so sorry, guys.
He was in a DC show. Which one was he in? I'm trying to think.
He's in he's in fucking
Well,
Christ. He's in Doom
let's
Patrol.
see.
He's in Doom Patrol.
Oh, he's a Doom Patrol. Okay, I haven't seen that, so yeah, I don't know.
He would play your perfect
Yeah.
penguin. Perfect penguin.
Penguin. That's an interesting one. I feel like most people probably when they think of Penguin, they think of the typical like fat short dude. But like I feel like nowadays people have kind of like been like, not
I
going
always
leaning towards
I,
that
I always
anymore.
just think of the penguin from the Arkham games where he's fucking Cockney and like super British. That penguin.
I mean, with a name like fucking Cobblepot, you probably want to grab a British dude.
But I don't know many British actors. Is the thing that could do that.
I mean, fucking British actors like the majority of actors nowadays. To be honest,
No, yeah, but like I said, I don't know them all because I don't watch a lot of those movies. I watch American movies.
they're in American movies too, though, dude. Like they're everywhere.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like nobody fits that profile that I know. Like for me, I feel like it has to be a short dude because that's the Batman from
Mm.
Arkham is a short dude. Because that's what I think of when I think of Penguin. Like I don't see like like Henry Cavill as fucking Penguin.
Well, he's Superman, so yeah,
But
can't really. Yeah,
I wouldn't put him in there anyway. I was just reading him off. That's what I'm reading. I'm looking at
right.
pictures. Uh,
What is? How tall is this guy? Let me see.
Penguin's a hard pick for me.
This one's not. It's not too difficult. I just have to like. I need to see how tall this guy is. Right. Peter Dinklage. Oh my god! Like,
That's so not funny.
I could see like a James McAvoy or like a Kit Harington as like a Edward Cobblepot. You know what I mean?
I can see McAvoy. I don't see Harrington. I see McAvoy though, but that's because McAvoy's a fucking like next level. Fucking
Yeah.
fucking after seeing him in like
If we're going for like an older, stocky dude, I don't know who you. I don't know if I. Some.
I don't know.
I don't know if a stocky dude, but what about like Colin Firth?
Penguin? Yeah, he could be Penguin. I could see Colin Firth. They don't
Interesting.
necessarily have to be short.
Yeah,
Like you get
yeah, I know.
like I just always think
He's
like
kind of tall. He's 6'2".
I'm used to
Colin Firth.
Penguin being short though. Like that's the thing. Like I'm used to
Yeah,
it being short, but like there's not a lot of short
yeah. Of course, they don't have to be
actors.
like we know like fucking Wolverine with the whole fucking what's his name shit you talked about him earlier. The Wolverine. What was his name? Why am I blanking out on Wolverine's name, dude?
Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, Hugh Jackman. Fucking Hugh Jackman is like Wolverine is like a short guy, and Hugh Jackman's like a tall dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the reason I get hung up on his height is because I feel like he's more intimidating if he's short, which is weird. Uh, like
Yeah.
I think it almost makes him more dangerous. Like this is a guy that's a fucking he's risen up above like everybody always thinks about how tall you are, how good you look, or how much of a badass, how buff you are if you're a criminal. And then you got Cobblepot, who is a short, fat, dangerous killer that is a badass like gang leader. You know, that. I think that's why I like him being short. I feel like it adds something to that mystique of that character.
Yeah.
But you could easily substitute that out with something else. Or you could just shoot it. You could shoot it like Lord of the Rings.
Ba, ba,
You
ba,
just
ba,
put
ba.
everybody on stilts next to Colin Firth. No,
I mean, dude, for a guy who's 6'2", you're gonna have to get big. I don't know if that's gonna work,
yeah,
man.
yeah. I like Colin Firth. Though. Good actor.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't seen a lot of his stuff though.
He's in being that 1917 movie, so that's
Yep.
really dope. Uh, yeah. I mean, there's a whole lot of fucking people that. What about like the Green Lanterns, dude? Like, who'd you
Oh
get as
my
like
god.
Hal Jordan, John Stewart, Guy Gardner, Kyle Rayner, all those motherfuckers?
John Stewart's the one I know the most because to me that's my Green Lantern because I grew up with it, right?
Because
Like
Justice League, yeah, yeah.
I didn't
Like
know
for
Hal
me,
Jordan for a long time.
like
So
for me, it was always Hal Jordan, but yeah, for me, I discovered John Stewart because of Justice League and stuff. Yeah.
man, if he was younger, though, but maybe if we do an old gritty John Stewart. Uh, Michael B. Jordan. Uh, Hal Jordan. Did I cast as Hal? I don't really know Guy Gardner in the.
Guy Gardner's like a ginger dude, I think. I'm thinking maybe somebody like Nate Parker for like John Stewart, maybe. Be kind of cool.
Hmm.
What else?
Guy from.
Let's not get into that. What, Loki?
What are we getting into?
I don't know. He's like, let's not get into that. I don't know what he's
I
talking.
don't know what we're getting into.
I don't know. Uh, Matt Bomer is Hal Jordan. Hmm. Depends on what kind of Hal Jordan you want to go for, because Matt Bomer is in his 40s. So definitely you're gonna go with like an older Hal Jordan. Or...
Uh, I was thinking about the guy from John Carter.
Oh, fucking
Taylor
shit. Taylor
Kitsch.
Kitsch.
Yeah.
Taylor Kitsch, yeah, yeah.
And I forgot he was in the Wolverine Origins movie. I forgot he was supposed to be fucking uh Remy LeBou, fucking the guy with the cards. I can't. Wow, I'm bad with names. Now I'm like doing just real bad, real good.
It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. We're just talking here.
Fucking Gambit. God, Gambit. He was supposed to be Gambit. That's it.
Yeah. The whole
Jesus.
Gambit thing is weird. I'm kind of glad that movie never.
Yeah, but I still want a
They
Gambit.
had like fucking what's his name, Channing Tatum as him at one
That makes
point,
no sense to me.
and they were gonna have that movie be like super expensive for some fucking reason. Like that movie
He
would have
throws
just been
playing cards. It doesn't
fantastic.
have to be that expensive. I could make an indie fucking Gambit movie. I could make that movie. I like Gambit. Anybody that grew up with the X-Men cartoon, I feel totally see Gambit getting their own.
What about the guy from Tron Legacy? What's his Garrett Hedlund?
Garrett Hedlund as
I feel
Gambit,
like no, not well. I mean, maybe, but
or
like
as what?
I was just thinking of like somebody else. Like since we're doing like DC fan casting, I'm trying to think.
Oh, what are we? I've completely lost what we were talking about. Who were we casting again?
The Green
Oh
Lanterns.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like Garrett
yeah, he'd be good as like one of the Green Lanterns. I feel like.
as Hal, maybe. When I
Yeah,
picture Hal, I always picture like middle age Hal.
I could see Garrett Hedlund as like a Jordan.
How old is Garrett Hedlund? He looks
He's
young
like
no
30.
matter
He's like
what.
35, dude. Yeah, he's like
He looks
35.
young no matter what though. He's got that. He's got those kind of genes.
Yeah,
Yeah, he could be Hal.
it'd be interesting.
What I was gonna bring up earlier, and it's just purely out of curiosity.
Uh,
And we may have done this one before, and it's not DC. It's a Marvel one.
oh,
Uh, who would you cast as Kraven, the Hunter?
ooh, I feel like we've talked about this before.
I think we have talked about this a few times.
Hmm. You want to get into some Marvel fan casting now, or what?
Now I was thinking we're gonna tone like start slowing down, but I wanted to know who you have for
Oh, I mean, shit. I was
because
like, fuck,
we've been going
you're
for a while
bringing.
actually.
Well, fuck it. Let's go into Marvel fan casting for a little bit,
All
dude.
right, let's do
Shit.
it. Fuck it, why not?
Why not, dude? Yeah, fuck it. Fucking Craven, dude. I feel like, given kind of like what they're doing with the current, like Homecoming, they had Michael Keaton.
Mhm.
Far From Home, Jake Gyllenhaal. I feel like they're probably gonna go for somebody who's kind of known for the villains and
Yeah.
for this. Um, huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like, you know who would be interesting? Fucking Oberyn Martell. What's his name? The Mandalorian.
Uh.
Pedro Pascal, dude.
Yeah, he could be good.
He could be an interesting Craven the Hunter.
Yeah.
Who you got in mind?
I always think of people with like long black hair. Um. Who's who's the bad guy from Triple X? That guy.
Oh
Uh.
boy.
I'm gonna
Uh,
look it up really quick.
the bad guy from Triple X.
The first one.
Uh,
Oh God, that opened a. Maybe I shouldn't Google this. Yep, that's porn.
I mean, you might get other things if you Google that.
Vin Diesel, Triple X.
That's probably a safer Google
Safer
search.
Google.
Yeah, because who knows what you're gonna get.
Uh, who's the bad guy? I forgot. Danny Trejo's in that movie.
Machete. Tony Hawk. Okay.
Martin. I don't even know how you say his last name. Wow.
Saukus.
Yeah. He's a New Zealand actor, but he's been in.
Martin.
He was in Kingdom of Heaven too. Which, by the way, you still haven't seen that, have you?
No,
You need to watch that. It's a good movie.
I do. Yeah, I
We were
do. I
gonna
do. I
watch
do.
it together, but then Rabbit decided to go die
Rabbit
on her
died.
own.
Yeah. Hey man.
Yeah, he's the guy from also. He's also from Into the Badlands. That's right.
Oh, I need to watch that show too, man. He's in Fellowship of the Ring, right?
Oh wait, he's already in a Spider-Man movie.
Is he?
Yeah, he was in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh shit, he
I
was.
didn't know that. I didn't remember that.
I didn't either.
He was also in The Equalizer.
Well, apparently you're on the right track because he was in the Spider-Man movie before.
We're gonna erase that one from existence though, because I feel like he would be a good Kraven the Hunter. That's just me.
Yeah, I feel you. Like I said, I'd probably go with somebody like Pedro Pascal because I think that'd be interesting.
Dominic Cooper. Really?
Dominic Cooper. He's young fucking Howard Stark.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I feel like I wouldn't do that just because he's already in the MCU, but I could see that. Yeah, I could see him as
I
like a
could see him
if
as it.
if he wasn't in the MCU and with like some longer hair, he probably could do it. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so we're talking about Spider-Man villains. What about they've been wanting to do the Sinister Six for a long time, right?
Hmm?
We have Michael Keaton as the Vulture. We have Jake Gyllenhaal
Mysterio.
as Mysterio. We need some of the other guys. Who would you cast as like I don't know. What about the new Doc Ock, dude? Who would you get as a new Doc Ock? I think it's tough because I really like Alfred Molina's Doc
Yeah,
Ock
no, right?
from Spider-Man 2. I think that's such a good good version of that character. But like if you're gonna have to come up with a new Doc Ock, who would you even get, dude? I don't even know, man. Because again, Alfred Molina's Doc Ock is so fucking good, dude.
To be honest, I might pull a Spider-Verse with it. Uh, which
And
I don't want.
make him a female.
Yeah, yeah. Make him a female. I feel like you could do either.
You could, yeah, that could work. I could see that.
If you
Pull the,
if you really wanted to, I
that was
would. I think I would.
that was such a like interesting thing that they did
I don't want
in
to lock
fucking
myself
Spider Verse
into
though.
it. Like I feel like yeah, but man, I love Alfred Molina. Doc Ock.
Yeah, he's so good, man. So good.
You have to get somebody likable at first that can on the villain.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, because we need Doc Ock, Electro, and Sandman. Those are some of the other guys cast.
We going older Doc Ock or younger Doc Ock?
I mean, I always think of like an older Doc Ock, but like, I mean, you could do whatever. I mean, like, it's your fan casting, right? Like, who would you like? Who do you see in your version, like in your head?
I wish he wasn't
Who's your
already.
Doc Ock?
I wish he wasn't already in the MCU, but he already is.
Oh,
So
so you're going for
I
somebody who's
can't
already in it.
use him. I can't use him. But
Who?
if he wasn't,
Uh-huh.
I would go with Stellan Skarsgård. So I feel like
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
feel like he's got the look,
Yeah.
but he's already
I
been.
could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
He's
But
already
yeah,
been in
he's
there
already in the Thor
as a
movies. Yeah, yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
like
I could definitely see
I
that though.
feel
For
like he's
sure.
got the look. Um.
Yeah.
That's another thing with trying to cast Marvel. They have so many movies that a lot of people already been casting them.
Yeah, I know. But that's a good thing too, though, is that there's a lot that have not been either. So you kind of have
Fucking turn him into Doc Ock. Let him be. Yeah, fucking cross him over and make him Doc Ock.
just make him fucking
Make him go
Doc Ock.
bad. I'd watch the shit out of that. The drama. But that if he wasn't already in the MCU, straight up him. Otherwise, I don't really know. Who do you got
for
for the
Doc
Doc
Ock.
Ock? Yeah.
Oh boy, that's a good one. I feel like I'm trying to think because I think what I would probably go with like an older Doc Ock for sure.
See if I can find a woman that I would also cast as Doc.
Yeah, because you did mention that. You know who I think would be interesting
Who's that?
as Doc Ock? Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill's Doc Ock? You could do it.
Yeah, give me Mark Hamill as Doc Ock.
I'd watch that.
That's my pick for fucking Doc Ock. It's an older guy, you know. Who doesn't love Mark Hamill? So you got the likable factor already, you know. And he loves playing villains, so fuck it, dude. Let's do it. My only issue with Mark Hamill being a villain is that he always kind of leans into the Joker voice.
Yeah.
So I would kind of want him to do something different with that. But I would love to see him as Doc Ock.
Female Doc Ock, a little bit younger. Charlize Theron.
Ooh, yes. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Be the sexiest Doc Ock in existence. Like, fuck yeah, dude. She would kill it, dude. She'd be awesome.
She'd be great as Doc Ock.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah, Sam Neill would be kind of cool too.
Yeah, he could pull off Doc Ock.
I could see that as Doc Ock. Yeah, dude.
Why is Doc Ock so easy? Like Doc Ock's really easy.
Well, I don't know,
We had
but
such a hard time with Lex. Doc Ock? Yeah, we got like three right out, three different ones.
yeah, man.
All right, who's next?
How about Electro? I
I don't.
kind of want
I'll
to.
be
I
honest with
kind
you.
of want to.
I don't know a lot about Lex.
I want to erase the Jamie Foxx version from my mind because Amazing Spider-Man 2 was a turd of a movie. It was a big steaming pile of shit. I kind of like. Let's see. I'll give that movie a compliment. I like the whole like Gwen Stacy death thing. I thought that was pretty like well
Uh-huh.
done. It's kind of similar to how it was, but I don't think that movie's good at all though. I think it's really they
Yeah.
tried to do too much. And anyway, that's for another day as well.
I don't know if I can cast this one just because I don't know. Like Electro on this list of villains is probably the one I know the least.
When I think of Electro, I think of the old goofy ass like star headed thing that he wears in the comics.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna post a picture in the chat. This is what I think of when somebody says Electro. I think of this guy right here. Look, I think of that. That's my Electro, not the one that we got from the Amazing Spider-Man.
I could probably cast. Hang on. Yeah.
He has to be a crazy guy. Yeah, he has to be like a very eccentric, crazy lunatic.
Travis Fimmel from fucking Vikings. Ragnar.
Hey,
He's
dude,
got super blue eyes. So if he's got the mask on, he can pull off Nutty. He's done it in Vikings.
that's actually a very dude for saying that you didn't know who you would cast as this guy. That's actually a very solid pick. I dig that, dude. That's a dope one.
I think he could do it.
It's very very interesting.
And
Yeah.
yes, I don't like the Jamie Foxx version. I don't like that
Travis
movie.
Fimmel would be cool, man.
Yeah, I see him as he could pull it off. I was thinking of who can pull it off behind the mask, right? So if you want to put
Actually,
him on the star mask with those really
yeah,
blue eyes that he has.
I actually really like that pick, dude. I think it's a pretty solid one for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I think that's a solid choice from you. From not knowing that even like much about the character. You're like this guy. I'm like that's you thought of that really quick, man. Well, how did you do that?
The reason was that I still had Dominic Cooper open, and I saw the Warcraft movie, and I started thinking about the cast from the Warcraft movie, and Travis Fimmel is in the Warcraft movie.
Yeah,
I
he
didn't even
is.
go to it from fucking from fucking Vikings. I went
Yeah,
from it
that'd be
from there. I
cool.
was like, you know what? I like Travis Fimmel. He could probably do it.
What
He's got
about your boy
intense blue
Alfie
eyes.
Allen, dude?
Alfie as
Yeah,
Electro?
as Electro. Yeah, yeah, yay or nay? I was just thinking of like somebody else because I really like
No,
your
no,
pick of
no.
Travis Fimmel.
I love Alfie is the thing.
Yeah.
I think Alfie could do better than Electro.
Oh.
I think Alfie could do somebody with a lot more. See, here's the thing. I don't know anything about Electro, right? But like, but watching Game of Thrones, without a doubt, to me, Alfie Allen's the best actor on that show, next to Peter Dinklage, and I think he could do. I think he deserves something with more depth.
I mean, listen,
Uh,
that all depends on the script and the writing and all that. So you can make Electro be one of the greatest villains of all time.
I
You
just
can make
don't know if you could.
you could. You just have to have somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing, man. Like that goes for anything. Like you can make anything be good as long as you have people who are good at what they do and they know what the fuck they're doing. But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah. I mean,
yeah,
he could work, I guess.
yeah.
I love Alfie Allen. Alfie Allen is.
Yeah, I know. That's why I brought it up because I'm like, well,
Woo!
I wanted to bring up somebody else because I like your pick of Travis Fimmel. But yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good
no,
one.
no, he's good.
Okay, what about Sandman? Which,
Sandman.
first of all, what'd you think of Sandman from Spider-Man 3? I
I
thought,
didn't. I know. I thought he was
I
pretty good.
thought, I thought he was good too. Yeah, I
I
thought,
like Thomas Hayden Church a lot of
yeah,
the time.
Thomas, like looks wise, I thought he like pulled it off. I thought he was really good too. Yeah,
Robert Kaczynski.
Robert Kaczynski, huh?
He's another nerd like us.
This guy is from where?
He was in. He was in. He was in the Warcraft movie. He was in Pacific Rim.
He was in Captain Marvel, apparently.
Oh, I didn't even realize that actually.
He was the biker from the movie.
Oh, I guess that was him. I didn't even realize that at the
So
time.
there you go. He's had a cameo in the MCU already.
Yeah. I like him. I like him as Sandman. He was
All
also a
right, all
voice.
right.
He was a voice in Mass Effect Andromeda, and I didn't even know it.
I don't either. I
He
played that
plays the
game.
Archon apparently. Huh.
How would you feel about what's his name? Since we're kind of talking about Game of Thrones characters, how do you feel about the guy who plays the Hound as Sandman?
Yeah, you can do it.
What's his real name? I feel bad for not knowing his real name.
Isn't it Rory something?
Uh, fuck, Rory McCann.
Yeah,
Rory McCann as Sandman.
he could do Sandman. I feel like he could pick almost
Who
anybody
else?
out of the cast of Game of Thrones, and they could play anybody. Can be spout,
Yeah,
especially those characters.
yeah.
The real question is,
Carl Urban. No, I'm kidding.
no,
Well, he's already in the MCU, so never mind.
I really want to throw Clancy Brown in here somewhere, but I don't know
Clancy.
where at.
Clancy's good. He doesn't. For those of you who don't know, he does. He's not only just a voice actor. Fucking, he's an on-screen actor as well.
The
He's
fucking
good.
Kurgan, yeah.
He's done a bunch of stuff, man.
If
Oh,
he
yeah,
was
dope.
younger, he would probably be my. He's.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd throw Clint. I don't know where. Make him Rhino, I guess.
Clancy. As long as it's not fucking the guy from Amazing Spider-Man.
Or Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, fucking Paul Giamatti.
If you want to watch him in something good, go watch fucking plays the president. Plays what's the name of that series?
Wait, which one?
John Adams. Fucking John Adams. He was in a miniseries in 2008. When he plays John Adams. So if you ever want to see him in something really good where he's really great, go watch John Adams. It's good. It was an HBO miniseries, I think. Yeah, it's an HBO miniseries.
Okay.
What you think? Casting now.
For another character. I don't think I ever gave my choice for Sandman, but I can't really. Oh, I did. It's fucking Clegane. What's his name? Rory McCann. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. How about well, yeah, we were talking about Rhino. How about Rhino? Who'd you get as Rhino? Okay, I'll give you two: Rhino and Kingpin. Think of those two.
Oh, dude. I can already tell you, I would fucking.
Because Vincent D'Onofrio is really good as
I would steal
Kingpin
him.
and Daredevil.
Like, there's no way I wouldn't use him as Kingpin. I would fight tooth and nail for him as Kingpin. Rhino.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Get a buff dude? Would you get like a?
For Rhino, probably.
He's gonna be in a suit though. Yeah, I'd still probably get a buff dude, even if he's in a.
Like a big buff dude.
Yeah.
Trying to think who you would get as this guy.
This is a tricky one.
This one is kind of tough because, yeah, I don't know, man.
Let me pull up a big list. Actor.
Let's see. What about? I'm trying to think of. Let me think of Kingpin. Fucking. Well, we're thinking of one for Rhino as well. Kingpin. Who would be a good Kingpin? I'm trying to think. Who would be good Kingpin? We've had the Kingpin from the Daredevil movie and the Kingpin from the Daredevil show. That's two of them. So you could kind of have Loki just wants Ron Perlman in the MCU. Who would Ron Perlman even be though? I don't even.
He could pull off.
Tombstone. Probably. I could see him as like a Tombstone, Ron Perlman. Um,
Damn it. Damn it. I wish.
what?
It's too bad Dave Bautista's in fucking Guardians,
Guardians.
because he would be a good Rhino.
He actually would, dude. Damn. Yeah.
Ah. Ah.
Yeah,
Ah.
dude.
That's
You're right
disappointing,
about
actually.
that.
Well, it's not disappointing, because he's great as Drax, but man,
He's really good as Drax.
he'd be great as Rhino, too.
Yeah.
Uh, Fuck it. John Cena's Rhino. Why not? You don't have to be a good actor. You just have to be
Oh,
okay.
dude, what about fucking David Harbour, man, from Stranger Things
Yeah. Yeah.
as a Rhino? Oh, he's gonna be in the he's gonna be in the Black Widow movie, I guess. But
Yeah.
damn,
You could still throw him in Rhino and just fucking
I'm
change
just
the way he
I'm just
looks.
thinking of like a big guy that could.
Yeah, it's hard to think of big beefy dudes because there's just not that really that many
Yeah, Majin. I
anymore.
remember that he's gonna be in the Black Widow
That's
movie.
right.
Mm.
That's why it's hard to cast Marvel movies, right?
Yeah, because there's a lot of people who are in him already.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm trying
Fucking
to.
throw Lou Ferrigno in the fucking Rhino suit.
Lou Ferrigno.
Why not?
but I thought that was the Hulk. Fucking
That'd be so good. I'd do that just to fuck with people.
Josh would just cast people to like fuck.
This
Just
is
to
this is
fuck
why I
with
don't
him.
make movies, folks.
Yeah.
The Mountain. Yeah, but the guy don't talk. I feel
Oh
like Rhino
man,
talks.
he talks a bit. Yeah. Shit.
He's got the size, but he's not an actor.
Fucking Rhino. I'm having a hard time trying to think who the fuck
Dude,
would be
casting
Rhino.
anybody that's kind of buff is hard.
I'm having a really tough time trying to think of
Joe
somebody.
Manganiello could do it
For who? Rhino?
for Rhino.
I see it more as like a Craven.
Yeah, he could be Craven. But I
I
feel
think
like he
he'd
could do
like.
Rhino too. He'd probably be better as Craven though. I'm trying to think of buff guys. Joe Manganiello's a buff dude, so. Henry
Yeah.
Cavill. Jump ship.
Superman as
Fuck
Rhino.
Superman. Now he's
I
Rhino.
think. I don't know. I don't know if he'd want to do
I
something.
feel like that's a downgrade.
It is. That is a massive downgrade. From Superman to Rhino.
Ugh.
Big oof, my
Ugh.
friend.
I don't know. See, that's another thing. Like, how big roles are they? How prominent are the particular role going to be, right? So Rhino's
Yeah, I
not
mean,
going to be
it
like somebody that's
depends.
leading the movie.
It depends on the movie, really. I mean, you
Like,
could make him like the main villain, but
I
like,
made Craven like the main guy.
yeah, for sure. He would be the main guy. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if I can cast Rhino.
Fucking Andy Serkis is Rhino, dude.
Yeah, mocap him. Just put
Yeah,
him in a.
mocap him.
Yeah, make him. Don't put him in a suit. Make him a fucking
There you
mutation.
go. That's my pick. Fucking Andy Serkis.
You
dude,
could do
as
that.
Rhino.
I like that interpretation of it. Also, Andy Serkis is fucking amazingly good. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't even know it was him.
Because he can literally be anyone.
Yeah, why not? You could do that. Who's
Yeah.
next? Anybody? I lost count.
Kingpin.
Kingpin. I'm fighting for
Yeah.
Daredevil Kingpin.
You're all about that Vincent D'Onofrio, yeah.
Tooth and nail, the absolute best Kingpin ever.
Yeah, he's good, dude. He really is good.
Spider-Verse Kingpin's pretty good though.
Spider-Verse Kingpin looks like a square with a circle on his head. He's just like a block of meat, and he has like a tiny circle-ish head on it. Yeah, it looks. It's very weird looking, but yeah. Dude, yeah. Vincent D'Onofrio is so good, dude.
For Vincent.
All right, Josh is
like I would fight the director. I'll fight producers. I'll fight the studio. Whoever I have to fight.
Since Josh is gonna stick with him, I'll try to think of somebody for Kingpin.
I'll think of somebody else because the odds are of them giving him to me are also not very good.
Yeah.
If he even wants to do it, which I imagine he probably.
You could cast a white guy. You could cast a black guy. You could cast.
You can cast anybody's Kingpin.
Yeah, anybody can be a king. I'm trying to say again, another big, beefy, bald-headed man play this. And again, it doesn't have to be bald. You can always shave somebody's hair off. But
And
who's a big beefy motherfucker?
I want to say Liev Schreiber just because of fucking Spider. Like that's a cop out.
He was good as fucking Kingpin. That movie.
He's good in anything.
Yeah, yeah. Who would this guy? Oh, Loki, you savage motherfucker. Yeah, there's some guys that I'm thinking of, but it's just like fucking oh boy. I'm having a hard time trying to think of a Kingpin.
Yeah, it's
I
hard.
really am not sure. It's tough, dude, because again, not only is the Daredevil version really good,
Yeah, I
but
liked
like
I like.
Vincent D'Onofrio is really good. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just
It's hard. It's hard to get somebody with that size. Like when I think of Kingpin, I always think of the big guy, right? Like he's big. He's a big dude.
yeah, yeah.
But every actor I think of, I don't know if they can live up to those expectations. I don't think it's. Yeah, I don't think you can. It's hard.
I'm sure you can. Like, there's always gonna be somebody, but off the top of my head, I just can't.
At the moment, there's nobody for me. I don't think there's anybody out there that could outdo Vincent D'Onofrio. I'll put my guns on it. Maybe somebody will come along later that can do it, but for me right now, I don't think there is.
What about fucking Russell Crowe, dude?
No,
Russell Crowe is Kingpin? No.
I don't think so.
Are you not entertained?
He's a good villain, but I don't see him as Kingpin. Although, if I
He's
had to
kind of
go
a
with
bigger
somebody,
guy now, though.
I like Russell Crowe.
Yeah, he's a bigger guy now, so that's why I kind of thought. Michael Chiklis, yeah, he's another bald guy that could work.
Nicholas could do it. I haven't seen him in. I never watched Shield. That show he
I don't know. I'm just
that
gonna
made
stick
him.
with Russell Crowe because I can't think
Go
of
for
anyone.
it. Go for it. Yeah, stick with your guns, friend.
Yeah. So that's my Kingpin.
I think that
Is
might
that
be.
all?
I think that might
Is
be
that
the
all the
show.
villains we got? Yeah.
Is
We'll
anybody got any?
probably
Sean Goodman.
any
Sean Goodman could
any
do it if you want.
any last final thoughts, my friends? We did some
Yeah.
DC and Marvel fan casting, which we didn't know this is the way the episode was
No,
gonna go, but
why not?
that's the way it went, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, fan casting's fun, dude. I like to do a Star Wars one.
It's fun. Yeah, we could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any chat? You got anything last minute you want to ask us before we end this bitch? Or else we're gonna end this bitch, and I'm gonna go cook a hamburger because I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be it, buddy. Let's do our shout outs. Here's up first is my boy Daniel. Here we go.
All right. So yeah, thank you guys for joining us today on episode, which we didn't even know what the hell this was gonna be, but
Yeah, it was
listen,
random.
it turned into a very fun Marvel, DC fan casting stuff, which we'll probably do more stuff like this in the future. But yeah, thanks for joining me and Josh. Keep in mind we have D&D tomorrow here on this same place.
6
Keep an eye
p.m.
on that.
Eastern time.
Yes, sir. And then also as far as me, I'll be playing some Wolfenstein: The Old Blood on stream Monday. We'll be getting back to that, so join me for that if you want to. If you have probably playing Sea of Thieves here in a little bit. Well, I want to get back into Destiny 2 as well. I know Josh and I are probably going to be streaming that at some point this week. Yeah, it's going to be, just keep an eye out for stuff like that, and go watch Joker. It's an amazing masterpiece of a movie. It's one of the best, if not the best movie of the year. Just, it really is such a fucking incredible film. And yeah, just see you guys later next week, which we'll be talking about John Wick 3. So keep an eye out for that, guys.
Yeah.
Have a good one. See you later, everybody.
All right, guys. I want to thank you all for your support again. We appreciate and love you guys, and are amazed that you still show up after 18 episodes. And really appreciate and love you guys. So thank you.
We're almost at 20.
Yeah, almost at 20. We'll have a big
Which, by
party.
the way, we have the next 2 planned, so it's
Yeah,
not
we
like we
do.
don't
We
know
got
what
we
we're
got
gonna
our
do.
shit planned out for the next few.
Yeah.
Make sure to come out tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern time if you're interested in any of our Dungeons and Dragons stuff. If that's something that interests you, that's on Sunday, which is tomorrow for us. If you're watching this on YouTube, probably missed it. I'm sorry, but there'll be a Twitch bot if you're interested in coming and checking it out. As for the upcoming channel stuff, I don't know what's gonna happen. I got that job, like I said, and that's probably gonna mess with some things a bit. So keep an eye out on the Twitter and the. If you like to support us, hit that follow button down below. That goes a long way. A subscription, hit the subscription button if you're on the YouTube. For Daniel, and this podcast is also available as an MP3 at some point within the week. So that's also a thing you can check out. Um, yeah, guys, I'm gonna close out the show with 3 minutes of ads, and if you'd like to support us, you can hang around and hang out for that as well. I appreciate you guys very much, and we'll see you all tomorrow. And until then, take care of each other and stay informed. And love you. Bye bye, guys.
Bye-bye.